everybody, and welcome to Rise of the Podcast. I'm Jeremy.
I'm Kara.
I'm Steve.
I'm Brownie, sitting at the desk. And I'm Brownie.
Our cameraman.
That was very good.
Thank you.
Very good. And this is Rise of the Podcast. Steve, our special guest.
Yes.
We're excited to have you on. We've been meaning to have you on for like weeks now, so.
Yes.
We get around to things.
It's trippy. I have the stream pulled up on my computer, and there is absolutely, for everybody watching, this is the least amount of latency I have ever
Jeremy,
seen in my
accept
life.
Darth Gallum's challenge. Hurry up and do it.
I did. I hit
Okay,
accept
good.
It's
twice.
bang except fool.
Yeah, Jeremy. Darth Gallum, destroy him.
There it is.
So this is new since you were on. They do Pokemon fights.
Nice.
So they're right in the
Who's
middle
winning?
there.
Kara,
That's Jeremy is, of course.
Of course. He's a cheater.
you sound like Alexis.
Can you name all these Pokemon?
Yeah.
I could for sure.
Oh, absolutely.
Bulbasaur.
The original
Onyx,
151. Wow,
Gyarados.
Jeremy got a crit. Oh
You.
my gosh, what a cheater.
There's Snorlax. There's Graveler. Dragonite. Wait.
Psychode.
Oh, Seadra's over there. Pikachu. Do you have Diglett or Doug Trio?
I've Doug Trio.
Krabby.
What's the special name for him, Jeremy?
Trichode.
Oh, there's a Jolteon in there. Wait, what's his name?
Trichode.
Well, no, so last
gosh.
week when Steve wanted to change to
Yeah.
Onyx,
I'm sorry.
he sent me a nickname of all the Pokemon, and Doug Trio and Diglett were Chode and Trichode. And that was like my favorite takeaway from...
That's
The funny
Porygon
bit.
2, isn't it?
No, that's just regular.
No,
That's just regular Porygon?
Porygon 2 didn't come around until Gold and Silver.
Oh, are these the original 150?
Yeah, it was just at 151. Yeah, Jeremy cheated and won.
Obviously, Jeremy is a cheater. He has won the last 3 challenges he's had.
There's only one way to deal with him.
Make him a
Every time I
Caterpie!
lose, I get changed into a poor Caterpie. Just leave
What's
me
in front of
alone.
Steve's face? Oh, it's gone now. Okay.
No, it's still... Oh, there it's gone.
Yeah, you're lagging, Jeremy. Leo, what's up? How's it going?
Barely.
Okay. So, I suppose I should start building and we can talk about stuff, eh?
I think so.
Yeah, well, let Steve have the floor for a couple minutes.
Yeah, Steve,
Yeah, why are you here? Why are you so
Yeah.
important?
Why
show
are
us
you
things.
Why are you a big
Yeah.
deal?
here?
I just found him outside and I was like, well,
Literally.
come on in, I guess.
And so then
That literally happened.
after Steve's piece, then we'll do the wheel spin and the book read.
Oh, yeah. Oops. Pieces. I would have been mad at me like, where are those pieces? Lego chipped me. Anyway, tell us about why you're here, Steve.
Why I'm here is because I love Star Wars. And I love conventions. And TeebCon is, what, 3 weeks away?
3 weeks from
That is
yesterday?
very close.
Yeah.
3 weeks away.
Crazy.
The first legit convention at the deck in like a millennia. As
Has
Yeti
there
Mundi would
ever
say.
been like a legit convention?
Somebody said BerserCon was there.
Yeah, they overextended a little
Yeah.
more than they were.
But anyway, two
Oops, sorry.
floors of nerdy goodness at the deck, August 24th and 25th. So we have the upstairs for gaming. So there's a Warhammer tournament, national qualifier.
This event.
Maybe Henry Cavill will show up.
Maybe.
I was just about to say, I would love it if
If-
Campbell showed up.
If Henry Cavill showed up, I would literally die. I'd be like,
It'd be very hard to do the podcast then. It'd just be me shooting into an empty room.
Steve, I owe you the world's biggest apology, but I have a tangent story that I have to say.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
I'll make it very quick.
Yeah, your quick is
Is
very
about
long.
Henry Cavill.
Better be.
My roommate and I were out at dinner at this very busy place
You
here.
can do whatever
and some
you
more
want.
people from the military showed up, and there was like a line to get in. So they're like, "Oh, do you care if we just hop in on your table?" And so Chad and they're like, "No, that's fine. Well, I know nothing about this guy." And this woman at the table ordered fried calamari, and this guy doesn't like
Thank you.
anything fishy or anything at all.
You can keep knowing.
So we all got him to try the calamari, and
Mon
this
calamari?
person, Yeah, right. So this person was very cold to me because they don't know anything about me. And so he tries to call Mari. No one will tell him what it is. And he's like, yeah, I don't like that. So we're like, all right, let's tell him what it is. So I'm like, well, hey, man, have you seen Star Wars? And he just cold turns his head to me and he's like, I'm not into that nerd crap.
Whoa.
So I was like, oh, dang. Well, I was just going to say, like, Admiral Akbar, calamari, like, you ate squid, bud.
That nerd
right,
crap?
Yeah, so then...
Did you immediately stab him in the throat?
Well, no, it gets better, because what does everybody do on the face of the planet when they find out someone hasn't watched Star Wars? So, like, this girl that's clearly interested in him there, she snaps over to him and she's like, you haven't seen all the Star Wars? I have them all here. So we're going to watch them together.
Girl, and he literally said he's not into the nerd crap.
So
if she wants to watch Star Wars, I'll come over and hang out.
Right? It'd be like a Netflix and chill in his mind and never actually watching Star Wars.
Yeah, but that's just all about watching Star Wars for me.
Oh, the plot thickens. It gets better.
Okay.
So he's like, no, I refuse to watch Star Wars.
Wow.
This guy's C-blocking himself.
It's
down.
It's one of those things where it's like, if people don't watch it, they like want to like die on the hill that they're never going to watch it. So it just, here's my favorite part. She goes, oh, you're watching them because I watched all the Harry Potter for you. And I'm like, wait a minute, into that nerd crap, and you watch Harry Potter?
Harry Potter is as nerdy as Star Wars easily.
If not nerdier. I'm sorry.
So
I'm going nerdier.
So it gets any better. So I'm like, okay, this guy's just kind of being a turd for no reason.
Yeah.
And so you're wondering where Henry Cavill comes into all of this. Okay. So we're sitting there, and then I started.
One says he sounds like a sequoia in the mud. That's a mega stick.
Long story short, I made like a Geralt quote and then another quote. Then he turns over and he's like, wait, do you watch The Witcher with like the Henry Cavill one? And I was like, oh yeah, absolutely.
So this guy's just racist against Star Wars.
Hold the phone though. He's only watched the TV show. He's not like played the games, read the books, nothing.
No, he hasn't played the game.
This guy needs to go jump off a bridge.
Well, no. I don't know.
He doesn't play the nerd games. He only watches the nerd shows.
I don't know if he was like Cam's. I don't know who's Cam's ankle is like. Doesn't understand why people love Henry Cavill. But anyways, it was really funny to me because then we talked about Ministry of Ungentlemanly Warfare, Argyle. So all the rest of the whole night we chopped it up about just Henry Cavill movies, and it's like the guy clearly has an obsession with Henry Cavill.
Okay.
So I was like, this is
well, the dude is like a chiseled out of granite. Yeah.
Let's be real.
Man from Uncle. That's a good one.
I need to watch that.
Marty says Harry Potter is more than Star Wars for nerdiness.
Yes, 100%.
Like, there's no doubt.
Dr. Gallum says my wife has gotten into the Witcher books after we watched the series.
Okay.
That series was.
Yeah.
I read quite a few of them. I haven't read them all, but I read quite a few. We didn't want them all. Somebody gave them to me as a gift. They were moving to Alaska. They gave them a gift. But if you guys understand my general consensus and not Discord or Bane for random social encounters with people I don't know, it's already uncomfortable enough.
The funny part to me is the guy was so like DEFCON 1 Star Wars is for effing nerds.
Yeah.
And then is like also engages with like some of the nerdiest nerddoms that nerd.
Except this guy just sounds like a turd burglar, man.
That's the thing. It was like, it's super funny. Anyway, Steve, I totally jacked your entire intro about TeebCon, which I'm so sad that I'm over here for and not there. But please continue to talk about
2025.
Just hop a quick flight for the weekend.
Right?
2025.
That's what you'll name
the return of Jeremy.
TeebCon 2025, the return of Jeremy.
Revenge of the Jeremy.
All right. All right, so continue to tell us about TeebCon.
So we got the Warhammer National Qualifier, the North Star Open. We have Kings of War, Lady of Lake tournament. That's been going on for like decades in the area. So
what is
Kings of War is also a tabletop minis game. I am very ignorant of it, but I believe like Warhammer is more futuristic and Kings of War is more medieval. Like as a distinction.
Yeah.
So. And
I actually work with somebody who's just getting into Warhammer, and he is like, It's like any of like I would call like the big tabletop or card games where it's like you could sink as much money as you could possibly want into it. It's insane.
It is.
So he's 3D printing his army, but he's getting into like minifig painting and doing all the stuff like that or whatever. And I work in a creative sector of the world anyway, but like painting figs and stuff like that's like an extra level on top of that or whatever. So it's like it's been interesting talking to him about that because I'm really big into 3D printing. He has a friend that like prints the figs for him, but then he's getting into like painting the figs and everything. So it's really cool.
My son paints minis. I
sick.
cannot.
Yeah, I have the hands of Doctor Strange post accident.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they're gonna have like some mini painting competitions and some
cool.
Cool.
after hours Warhammer stuff. So like,
Cool.
the Warhammer tournament like was crazy off the hook, sold out.
Henry Cavill better show up. That's
Yeah.
all I'm saying. I
there's
will
after
learn to
hours
play Warhammer.
And then there's
Kara,
like,
right now, tweet at Henry Cavill TeebCon Warhammer tournament or something, just so it
Dude.
gets in his radar.
SMR has a good point.
What'd he
We do
say?
miniature war game with Lego minifigs.
Oh, that sounds
There is
awesome.
one. Is it called Brick Wars? I think it's called Brick Wars.
Cool. Okay.
They were gonna do some demos, but like it didn't work out for this year. Next year. But there's D&D one shots.
Oh, the D&D one shots are so good.
There's gonna be
Oh yeah, Brick Wars is totally the thing.
yeah, Nostalgics, TCG, and Ward will be doing pack rip tournaments.
That's
Ward
awesome.
is kind of getting crazy.
Massive.
Like,
They got their second gen just released
well, and
It's
the week before.
Yeah, so they're going to be on the 17th.
Marty, weren't you saying that like Ward's now officially a sponsor of the Vikings or something like that?
Yeah, they're one of the official trading card games of the Minnesota Vikings.
Like, dude, that's super
Okay,
cool.
I never knew that.
Well, apparently you're not on Discord, Jeremy.
Yep.
Well, I am at the moment, but I'm very rarely over here, yes. I'm too busy petting capybaras.
That's a euphemism for playing with his junk, I think.
Probably. He did say it was
No, I
wiry.
legitimately went to a petting.
Let me correct
Capybaras
myself.
yesterday.
They're not a official TCG. They're the official TCG of the Minnesota Vikings.
Like, that's legit, dude.
That is a major distinction to make. They're not one among
Did
many.
Marty-
They are the.
Did Marty correct you, or did you look it up?
Marty corrected me.
Of course.
I wanted to make sure that I wasn't overstating it, but I'm glad that
Marty,
he
we need to
corrected me.
lock
Okay.
in the massive Ward tournament for 2025 TeebCon right now.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Otherwise, we'll be priced out of that.
Oh, mayhem.
We need it now.
They need a friend
Lock it
discount.
in.
Like,
Marty hit us with
Lock
the
it in.
actually.
actually.
So there's also it sounds like there's all sorts of fun tabletop stuff. What else have we got going
So that's
on?
whole upstairs. I mean, actually, Ward will be downstairs, but like we got games going on upstairs. We've got the vending hall, exhibit hall with artists, guests, vendors, podcasters will be there. Our special guests are Dave Wheeler, comic book artist out of the cities, Elliot Rahal, comic book author out of the cities, Dylan Jacobson and Travis Bentley are comic book graphic artists also. And then we've got Madeline Morris and Jared Green. They're voice actors. Maddie Morris right now is in Mushoku Tensei, Jobless Reincarnation as the main character.
Sick.
Both of them have been in My Hero Academia.
Yeah, I remember.
Very
Yeah.
quality program, by the way.
We've been binging My Hero lately. My wife and I have been watching that.
I started it and like fell in love with it, and then just haven't been able to get back to it. So I'm like, that's like top of my list to go and watch.
Yeah. And then we've got Martin Kleba from Pirates of the Caribbean.
I mean, I almost wanted to do the panel with him, but we were like, Star Wars.
Right.
Let's do Star Wars.
Yeah.
Okay.
We didn't want Darth Gallon to get angry at us. If we heard we have an opportunity to speak.
Caribbean
What?
over
You didn't
Star Wars? I'm Darth Gallum. I'm just kidding. Just kidding, Darth Gallum. Just kidding, Darth Gallum. We love you.
How do you really feel, Karen?
He's like, unsubscribed losers.
Well, speaking of Star Wars, we have Kim Simmons. He's the Star Wars photographer, the man who shot Luke
Yeah.
Skywalker. So basically, anybody that's ever owned a Star Wars toy from 77 to episode 1 or 2 or maybe even 3, you've seen his work. He'll be there. And then Leilani Shu is the first named Jawa in the Star Wars universe, Tika, and she'll be there. And Lori Fetrick, Ice from American Gladiators, is going to be there.
Oh, that's super cool, actually.
that is
I loved
sick.
American Gladiators growing up.
Like any red-blooded American that grew up in the 90s. loved American Gladiator, so we're super stoked.
You know, I never actually watched it. I grew up
feel
in the
the
90s,
knocks.
but I did not watch it.
Oh man, it was like
I grew up in like, you guys know, I grew up in like a kind of a sheltered home. Hey, you're Ahsoka. Just very limited what we watched as kiddos. You know what I'm saying? So
Brewster Sith.
Great.
I have my one anime that I love is One Punch Man.
yeah.
And so my coworker has tried to said I need to watch Naruto, and so I see that you're 300 episodes in, and from the sounds of it, you're like 1% through the show.
I think One Piece is the longest running one. That's like thousands of episodes.
It's like 25 years.
It's crazy.
The One Piece live action is really good.
Is
What was I
it?
gonna say? What's the one that's on Amazon? Unbreakable or whatever.
Oh, Invincible.
So there's I'm two. I didn't know that season 2 and 3 had come out.
Oh,
Of
dang.
Invincible?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
I did not
I thought it was
either.
only on 2.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. But like they're talking about, like I just saw an article on Reddit in like r/TV or something, saying that they're working on season 4 already, and I'm like, holy, how did I miss season 2
Seriously.
and 3?
Seriously.
One Punch Man season 3 is announced finally.
Yes, finally.
Took flipping forever. Okay. Yes. Sorry, Steve. We keep hijacking your thing.
It's out of pure excitement.
Actually, so let's go like this. Go. Whoa! I almost knocked over my soda. American
Family insurance.
American
Jingle singing.
Gladiators. Let's go to videos. What do we got here?
So this is why this has taken me
Classic.
so long, because it's just like,
From Universal Studios Hollywood.
That's so hype.
None of these people took steroids.
0%.
It's like
American
zero. Like
Gladiators. Selected from a nationwide
Netflix has a great
20 men and
documentary
women have come to
about American
Hollywood.
Gladiators.
Really?
Highly
they?
recommended.
American
Highly
Gladiators
recommended.
for a
So,
single
like, honestly, what this reminds me of, like, you know, those like sports challenge YouTube shows, like that's what this was, but like on an extra level. Like, if you had professional elite athletes.
Yes.
Nitro. Gold.
Oh, and they had the sick names too. I forgot about that.
Blaze. Thunder.
Thunder.
thunder, lightning, and the thunder.
And Diamond.
Diamond.
And every one of them is so freaking cut.
Okay, so do you hear how this announcer guy has his voice?
Gladiator.
I was listening to James Arnold Taylor, and he kind of was talking about how the announcer voice has completely changed, and how he, as a voice actor, has had to change his announcer voice to go with the times. Like, it used to be like that really big announcer voice, you know, and then like slowly it's kind of become more lax and conversational,
Yeah,
like it is now.
Like, in a world occupied by men who have tentacles growing out of their faces. Is that Dan Deerdorf?
Larry Zonka.
Oh, okay. The mustache threw me off.
The
Zonka.
mustachio.
Yeah.
who were selected from a
And
nationwide
Mike
talent
Adamle.
search. And with their athletic skills, they'll
Okay.
have a chance to earn over $150,000
Regular people come in and get their butts
in
kicked
cash
by
and prizes.
giant
We
people.
also
Okay, blah, blah, blah. Let's get into
Basically what
the...
it is.
A knee-jerk reaction. Judo.
Affair with Rico. Men's scores after 3 events. Rico 11, John 7. Women's score after 2 events.
She is all business.
This was the best.
She is all
Shooting
business.
the tennis balls at these people.
She runs the gamut, getting over to the crossbow. She does the hop, the fade, the jump.
She definitely has happy feet, an outstanding all-around athlete. She's run a marathon. She's been a bodybuilder, a 4-year.
Okay, you know what this set reminds me of?
At Old Dominion.
The training room for the clones. in
Oh,
Clone Wars.
yeah, it does,
Right?
actually.
Like 100%.
Good at moving around the
It
court.
did.
Wow,
It
geez.
totally is. Look,
call.
it's like at the front there. Like when they crawl up. This
Maybe the people who did it are fans of American Gladiators.
Dave Filoni,
Filoni.
100%. 100%.
More accurate. Still with a lot of time on the clock.
Hashtag
Like-
cowboy hat Dave Filoni. Come on. Come to TeebCon. We got ice.
Yeah.
Wow, she's just got 0% accuracy. That is embarrassing.
She's an
She has to
embarrassment.
cross that finish line without being hit, and she does. 4 points for Trish Tillotson.
Anyway. There's a sample of American
That's
Gladiators.
your American Gladiators.
Very
there.
nice. All right
That
here.
is.
Let's see what
Okay.
does Chad have to say.
I
We
think
need. Marty says we need to bring it back with the same hype. American Gladiators is the equivalent of Ninja. Yeah, it's like Ninja Warrior, but like 50 times better. Everyone is
The, Did Kara pay her debts? Did she spin the wheel and read
Not
the
yet.
book?
All right, should we? Okay, let's take care of those real quick before we move on here. So let's spin the wheel.
Kara, you can let Steve do it.
Do you want to spin it, Steve?
Sure.
He's on
Give her
the
a
side.
rip.
He's on the spin
You're on the right
side.
So if it's a giveaway, does Steve have to pay for it?
Yep. GPT art. Who is that for?
Let's see who redeemed Builder's Mark.
Big 10.
Builder's Mark, what would you like art of?
Art of. Okay.
All right, and so while we're figuring that out, we also have a dirty book read, Karen.
I gotta find the dirty books. Where are
And
they?
then let's see here. So if I go
Oh, here's
red plus blue, there we go. Now we got the purple.
Surrender the stars.
Oh no.
It's the dirty book, my friend. I'm sorry. This is not for tender ears. Just kidding. Like 99% of what we've read has been so tame.
We just need Gwen to go through and find all the hardcore parts.
Wait, what movie The Rock was in?
I think a bit like Nickelodeon Aggro Craig, which I didn't have Nickelodeon growing up, so I don't know what that is.
Had one Saturday morning.
Monday morning, wake up time. I get that song stuck in my head like once a week, the One Saturday Morning theme song. 5 hours of summer, once a week, one Saturday morning.
Like, Saturday mornings, we watched so many cartoons, and I'm sure my parents were like, yeah, just go down there, watch your TV. We just want to sleep, my friends. Like, okay, Cam says it's more like Tron to him, too, but like...
I can see what you're saying.
What?
Never seen Tron.
I've seen Tron.
No, I never have.
What?
You've never seen Tron?
I mean, if that's 90 minutes of your life that you can invest into it.
What, are you not into that nerd stuff?
Yeah, geez. It's been a minute since I've seen it, but I have seen it.
Darth Vader looks insane with the purple.
Oh, yeah, he does.
light.
The highlights are sick. What happened to the snap cam? Oh.
Now you're going to be sad reading
I'm
the book.
reading this book. It's not a spicy section. Is that why?
I mean, probably.
All right, should I read it?
Let's see if we can go spotlight Kara on top of all that. There we go. We got such an insane lighting combo happening right now.
So sad.
Your mascara running?
Probably. Like,
you put the Kara into mascara.
I'm really sad about that. Okay, ready? Knowing the delayed firing. Shut up. Just kidding.
Big streamers don't cry. There's no crying in podcasting.
And big streamers don't cry. Okay. Should I sing it? Should I not sing it? Should I read it?
Yes, please.
Good Lord.
You should sing it.
Right. No, I shouldn't. Nobody wants to hear that. Nobody wants to hear me make something about the spot. Knowing the delayed firing time and inaccuracy of the pistol, Chadwick felt perfectly safe in drawing out the knife he held under his cloak. He lunged straight at Ryan, surprising the other two men with his agility and ruthless strength.
Ooh, interesting.
Super
little
spicy.
man-on-man action there.
Was it really a knife under his cloak?
Yeah. Was it really a pistol he was worried about?
Don't get cocky.
Oh, yes. All right.
Dagger. It was Sting.
Oh, yes. It stings us. Okay. What were we talking about then?
Everything's under control.
Before Jeremy
normal.
squirreled us away. Hey,
Yeah,
look at our mustache.
We were talking about TeebCon.
Oh, I suppose you need the directions, don't you, Steve? This is
the way.
Okay, double checking here. So we need Builder's Mark. We need to know what type of AI generated art you would like.
Yeah. I was about ready to say the initials of your name and then I chose not to.
Oh, BM.
Yep. Then Chris just did it anyways.
That is pretty funny.
I am in no way making fun of your name. I just...
Oh, never mind. Sorry. I missed it in chat. I just was going back through in case it said. So Mandalorian riding the Rancor in the desert, like Boba Fett.
What? Oh.
All right. So.
Like a bantha. Oh, they did Boba Fett so dirty.
We did talk last week about there being a Boba Fett 2. or 2 weeks ago or whatever. Isn't there going to be a Boba Fett too?
It was announced, but I wouldn't hold anybody's breath.
I will null for you if you want to build. Oh, you can turn this around. If you got the space to do it, do it. We can pick her up. She's sturdy. She's clicked together by like
75
stuff.
flickers.
Yep. She's good. There you go. All right, do your thing. Okay, more on TeebCon. What are you looking for?
I swear I had a piece. It was
Which
here.
piece are you looking for?
It was a 3 long brick that is this color.
Oh, is it in your
It's
hand?
like right here. Oh, it's right there. TeebCon will also have.
This is not quite what I thought we were going to be getting here.
Oh my gosh, what is that? You know what that reminds me of? I just saw a trailer or something for the new Venom, where what's the guy that plays
Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy, thank you.
Yep.
He goes up to the horse and touches it, like this regular looking horse, and it turns into a Venom horse. It was pretty crazy. Did you find it?
Right there. That was.
So that horse reminds me of that, just less gooey and stringy.
Alley Cat says Leo wants to know why there aren't any TeebCon signs at game stores in the cities.
I mean, that's a Steve question.
So it is also the weekend of 2DCon, which is a major convention down in the Twin Cities. So we also want to be mindful of that, and we are definitely kind of focusing on
The Northland?
the Northland, because down in the Twin Cities you could go to probably 1 or 2 conventions a month.
Although
Up
SMR
here,
and Darth
you
Gallum?
can't.
You get up here. Just kidding.
Get over here.
But
Builder's Horse says, well, that's not a Rancor.
I also think that 2DCon is sold out.
Oh, dang.
They sell like memberships, and like they have a cap. They have a attendance cap. So they were very close to selling out, or they have sold out.
Crazy.
So
Okay.
that's one of the. I mean, there are posters down there. Like some of the stores do have them. Some of the smaller stores.
Do you want to swing your mic a little bit more in front of? Yeah, there you go.
But yes, we weren't heavily promoting down there. We're
I'm
heavily
so
promoting up here and on the range.
Okay, nice.
And I mean, these are the people that actually need a convention. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes. Yeah, like I said, down in the cities, you can go to Anime Minneapolis, Anime Detour,
you know what? One of these, I should
Anime
pick.
Fusion, Twin Cities Con.
What's the next?
Pokemon.
What's the next convention you're going to?
The next one I'm going to
Yeah, that's not TeebCon.
will be Imperial Commissary in Nashville.
Oh.
But then I'll
Local.
also go to
Minnesota.
Twin Cities Con in November.
Are you doing another panel?
I've applied,
Okay.
but we'll see.
Here's the thing. Okay, the panel we did was phenomenal, and it had the best turnout for the second panel room or whatever, right?
Yes,
If they don't invite you back, dude, there's something wrong.
there is. But
And didn't you say Ashley Eckstein might be interested in like doing something?
she would, but there's no way she'll be back this year because they're saturate the. I'm not going to get the same star 2 years in a row unless they're like a local star.
Okay.
So maybe next year, if she comes back. But I am doing our panel on Sunday at TeebCon with Madeline Morris.
Very nice.
She is very much a supporter of mental health awareness and health wellness. So
Heck yes.
she is gracious enough to do a panel both days.
Cool.
Oh, that's super cool.
Okay.
So yeah, we have panels both days. So all of our guests, Leilani, Martin, Ice, the Ward guys, they're all doing panels.
Sick.
Marty says we have a special promo card for Hayden Christensen.
Nice. He's going to be at Twin Cities Con.
Jeremy, when's Twin Cities Con?
I want to say November 8th, 9th, 10th.
Jeremy, we're not going to Vegas that week. We are going to Twin Cities Con. I would love
Well,
to
so
see Hayden
I
Christensen.
actually have the entry form up for doing a panel down there.
Do you? Okay.
Yeah, so you would just need, I can't remember, you got to be submitted by such and such a time.
Is that the week that we were planning on going to Vegas, Karen?
I think that's what you said.
We'll figure it out.
Go to Vegas, meet Anakin.
I know, right? Like, I would love to meet Hayden Christensen. I'm just saying. just saying.
That's the big Star Wars announcement they had. They have I haven't watched, what is it, Has-Been Hotel? Have you watched Has-Been Hotel?
Mm-mm.
Anyone?
Yeah, so we have to have the application in by October 1st.
If we wanted to do a panel?
If we want to do it's called programming, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so they're not announcing until October who's going to be doing panels.
Okay, so you submitted now. It's kind of just like...
Yeah, so
I'm waiting and waiting and waiting.
Yeah, so this is I've had the form up. Oh, don't look at my email address.
Somebody screenshot. I'm just kidding. Don't.
Doc self.
That happens about 20 times an episode for me.
Seriously. Chris goes to a screen. It's like, here's my name, address, and social security number.
Yeah. If you guys want to send me a free pizza.
I grew up on, and my mom's maiden name.
Exactly. And my first dog's name. It's funny. And that could be cool to do that. It's Rise in the podcast.
I think it'd be pretty sweet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Do it. You should do it.
There's no guarantee that we get in or whatever, but you know.
Please. Who wouldn't want Rise of the podcast? We're so big.
We have over 400 followers.
I mean, once Henry Cavill follows you and says,
dude, if Henry Cavill followed us,
So SMR has a criticism for the TeebCon website. It doesn't have a good way for me to step through the special guests at his own pace. I will say I was like clicking through it, and literally every time I went to click was at the exact same time the slideshow would move.
Oh, funny.
So I feel like the timing was like locked into me, but I would end up skipping every other one accidentally because it'd be like move click. It was like, oh dang it, but.
That's what happens when you're not a web designer.
Yeah.
I'm a therapist.
Jeremy.
I'm not a web designer.
You need to help Steve out here.
Darth Gallon, we're talking about Star Wars adjacent topics today.
Yeah, we have a special guest. Okay, let's talk Star Wars then.
What do we need to help out with?
You need to help Steve with his website. You build websites in school. You can do it.
Oh, that's definitely not my forte, but I'll try.
It's his mezzo piano.
2 heads are more than one.
I'm glad that Kara appreciated my music joke.
Yeah. The uncultured Jeremy has no idea.
We're over here making high class jokes, and Jeremy's sitting there playing in poo.
Okay, Steve, let's talk about Star Wars. What do you got?
Yeah, like, fuck no, I love that. Okay, I think we can figure out how to get to the place with no nav.
What are you talking about?
Right.
He's trying to do his thing now.
Okay, well, if you're going to be talking about what you're doing today, you should... I love you.
Are you still there, Jeremy?
Sounds like he's not.
He has muted himself.
Oh, funny. Okay.
Oh, it's the turkey guy.
I'm here. I'm just listening.
Turkey shooter.
Well, so we can let you go and you can do your stuff and we'll just hang out with Steve.
Yeah. That's fine.
You've fulfilled your requirements.
All right. Well, I just wanted to say, everybody, I miss you all back there, and you should try to be on next week.
All right. Sounds good.
I'll call you later. Love you. Have fun. Bye.
Love you too. Bye.
Okay, Star Wars. Jeremy's gone. We can talk Star Wars.
Nice. So I went to Voices Against Cancer 605 Con
Okay. Oh, wait, was that the one over in South Dakota?
in South Dakota.
Glenn said romance gross.
PDA, baby.
Best convention I've been to ever,
Okay.
and I've been to Celebration.
You think it's better than
Twice.
Celebration?
This convention was
Hot
sick.
dang. Okay.
So, I mean, it doesn't have like the kind of announcements you're going to get at Celebration.
Well, yeah.
Like, oh, here's a Mando like preview or stuff like that. But
I mean, that's strictly Star Wars, so.
I loved Ahsoka. Some people didn't. Doesn't matter.
No.
I loved it. So they had Rosario Dawson. They
I
had
remember you saying that.
Lars Mikkelsen,
Oh, cool.
Gosh.
Iman Esfandi, and Diana Lee Inosanto, who is like my favorite person now of all time in Star
Okay.
Wars. Like
Okay.
she is
Sick.
amazing. They had each of them there signing. They also did an Ahsoka reunion panel that we got to go to.
Cool.
And the convention itself is a nonprofit fundraiser for children with cancer.
Aw.
So it has a very different feel. There's not that corporate feel of celebration or some of the bigger conventions, but they had a guest list that was insane. So they had them. They also had Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Paige O'Hara.
Okay.
They had
like the animated Belle Beauty. Okay.
Like the real Belle.
Cool, yeah.
That's really cool.
Not Hermione.
Yeah.
Right.
They had Sonic the Hedgehog.
Cool.
That's Jaleel White, isn't it?
Well, Ryan Craig, forgot his name.
A horrible
He's
name.
he's also been like tons, like Ezio from Assassin's Creed. He is Batman in video games.
Yes. Ezio Auditore di Firenze.
Why am I? Roger Craig Smith. Roger Craig Smith. And they had Patricia Somerset. She's the voice of Zelda.
Cool.
She is
Heck
awesome.
Yeah.
She's from Michigan. So that's pretty
Really?
Cool. Yeah. Yep. We talked about
cool.
Midwest together for a while.
Was Jaleel White just the 90s version of Sonic?
Could be. And Roger Craig Smith might be more like the animated Sonic, maybe? Question mark? Not sure.
All right, let me do a little bit of digging here.
And then Alan Oppenheimer, voice of Skeletor.
Cool.
George Takei from Star Trek.
No way.
Yep.
Okay.
Mark
Sulu?
Yep,
No, yeah, Sulu.
Yep.
Okay.
Mark Thompson, he was like Casey Jones in Teenage Mutant
Heck
Ninja
yeah.
Turtles.
Sick.
He
Cool.
was like Thrawn in the audiobooks.
Nice.
T.C. Carson, who was Mace Windu in the Clone Wars, was there.
Okay. Heck yes.
Emily Swallow, the armorer.
Yeah.
She was awesome. Stephen John Ward. He was Dracul Mihawk in the not animated, the live action One Piece.
Cool.
Super cool. Devin Murray, who was Seamus in Harry Potter.
Seamus.
He was awesome.
Who was Seamus in Harry Potter again?
The one who always blows stuff up.
Oh, okay.
Blows himself up.
Yeah.
Rick and Morty were there.
Cool.
And
That's
Summer.
right up Chris's. You like Rick and Morty, don't you, Chris?
Morty and
I do.
Summer.
Yeah.
Rick, Morty, and Summer were all there. So
Okay.
Spencer Grammer is Summer.
So
Ian Cardoni? Ian Cardoni, I think, is Rick, and Harry Belden is Morty.
yeah, because they were they're the
new one.
original guy got canceled. And,
Yeah.
So Jaleel White was the first American actor to voice Sonic the Hedgehog in animated media, doing so in Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog AM, and Sonic Underground.
Cool.
So Star Wars connection with Jaleel White. He's supposed to be in Skeleton Crew.
Ooh.
Cool.
So for those of you who don't know, Jaleel White was Urkel.
Haha. Urkel.
And Skeleton Crew comes out this December.
Really?
It does. December
Heck yeah.
3rd, I think. So there's Star Wars there. You'll
Did I do that?
Jaleel White and Jude Law.
Jude Law was it?
He's in Skeleton Crew. He wasn't
No
at
way.
the convention.
Who is he in Skeleton Crew? Do we know?
The main character.
Jude Law?
Yes.
Yeah.
He's like
That's
the
like-
main dude.
That's an interesting take for Star Wars because they typically try to do like no-name people.
I think it's because like the main cast is kids.
Oh.
So you've got like these 4
Yeah,
kids.
it's kind of like Goonies-esque. It's supposed
That's
to be.
right. I remember us reading that description of it. That's right.
I feel he's like the Hopper of it, like in Stranger Things.
Okay. Yeah.
David Harbour.
I love
good
him.
with the kids,
He's
so
fantastic.
I think Jude Law plays that kind of thing.
Okay.
And then also at the convention I was at was The Boys was Karen Fukihara and Anthony Starr, Homelander.
Okay.
And Kamiko.
Homelander's like an absolute D-bag, isn't he?
And he is like the nicest actor.
Isn't that crazy?
He is so
like the kid who
awesome.
plays Joffrey. Apparently super nice.
Yeah.
But Joffrey is literally
Like
the
a
spawn
tool.
of Satan.
Yes.
Spoiler.
Like one of the
Okay.
most awful people ever.
I'm sorry, if you haven't seen Game of Thrones by now, you deserve to have it spoiled for you.
True.
So, Chris, just kidding.
Yeah.
It's like a decade ago that you learned.
Yeah, Star Wars
was
Skeleton
a douche.
Crew is in post-production right now. This is on Jaleel White's,
Okay.
or not IMDb, but Wikipedia.
Oh, post-production. Okay. Cool.
Like I said, it's supposed to be out this fall, right? Yeah.
December.
Yeah.
They moved it to December.
Yeah. Did you, really quick, did you like Acolyte?
I liked the idea
Okay.
of Acolyte, and there were some cool things. There was just too
Yeah.
many missteps.
Okay.
The things that people had a problem with, I didn't have as much of a problem with. I just thought that there was too many missteps.
Gotcha.
I think there's a lot of opportunity to explore some really cool areas, but instead they spent a lot of time Rashomaning.
And Gwen, I 100% agree. Jude Law and Ewan McGregor, those two are so very similar to me. I will say Ewan McGregor does have the edge on Jude Law.
Let's see here.
I don't know where she come and maybe it's right above the at Darth Gallon by Marty.
Let's see, Ezio, Ultimate Beastmaster. I don't know what. I'm just trying to catch up with some chat here. Yeah, Jude Law is pretty awesome.
Young Dumbledore.
What?
Young Dumbledore.
Who's Bolton?
Oh, he was awful.
Oh
he was
my gosh.
Well, apparently he was a duck face.
Huh?
Can you say the word bastard?
Sure.
I mean, it's a descript. It's like, yeah.
He was the bastard. Like, what was his name? Because he was a bastard child.
Yeah.
And he was awful.
Dear God, if Joffrey and Bolton ruled.
And Sansa married both of them.
What's wrong with her? That girl has some. She got some daddy issues or something, man. Like, holy.
I mean, it wasn't her
boats.
fault. She got set up, but yeah, she had to marry both of them.
Yeah. Like,
So Gwen's apparently seen Game of Thrones, and I haven't.
Girl, Game of Thrones is a whole nother level of TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Well, isn't like House of the Dragon like a spin-off of it or something?
Like a prequel?
The first 2 seasons I've heard were absolutely fantastic. And then season 3, one of my patients was telling me, is kind of slow.
Of House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
They're only on season 2.
Well, then maybe it's season 2. I don't know.
Gwen says it's a prequel. So there's a woodworker I follow on YouTube named John Malecki.
Okay.
And so apparently in like the title sequence or something like that, there's like this big like lava table or something that has like a map of like Westeros.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so he made like that table, and it's like got like LEDs and it like, lights up and makes it look like it's on fire and stuff. It's super sick.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
Hot D. Was that House of the Dragon?
Yeah.
Will be 3 to 4 seasons long. She hears.
Okay. And it must have been season 2. They said it was
good.
Yeah, no, I've heard it's fantastic. My younger brother, who is very critical of literally everything, said it's amazing.
He drank the Kool-Aid.
Marty said Kathleen Kennedy is worse than Homelander.
Who's Homelander?
I mean, Homelander shoves a
From The
kid
Boys.
off a house.
Oh. I also haven't seen The Boys.
I've seen
I saw
clips
the
of it.
First
and
2 seasons.
Jeremy's watched it.
I mean, it's good. Anthony Starr was also in a movie called The Covenant
Okay.
by Guy Ritchie, which is a fantastic movie. About
Marty says
interpreters
Kathleen
and-
shoved Star Wars on the house.
Kind of.
SMR Hot D, is that one of your dirty books? They're saying like this chunk right here kind of looks like just saying.
I agree, Gwen. Tyrion was her best husband. He was like legit.
So was he like one of the main characters for a while before? I know he dies.
Tyrion?
Yeah, doesn't he?
That's Peter Dinklage's character.
Yeah.
He doesn't die. No, he's
What? I thought, okay, well, whatever. I've seen a million spoilers. I thought he was one of the people that died.
no.
He's one of the few that survived.
Oh, Tyrion lives.
Yeah.
Just like Ahsoka.
Peter Dinklage is like, you should aim for Peter Dinklage too, man. Just saying. I love Peter Dinklage. Call me Elf one more time.
I can only imagine growing up with the name Dinklage would probably be like pretty rough. Like, oh, you hit me right in the Dinklage.
Oh, that is rough.
One of the doctors up
I
here.
drink and I know things. Is that something he said?
Yes, that's exactly what he says. One of the doctors up here, a lot of my patients see her. Her last name is Bish.
Shut up.
I'm like, Dr. Bish, please.
That is not even. My best friend calls me that all the time.
Bish.
Oh, so, you know, it's funny.
I feel so bad. I'm like, oh, that poor girl.
Or Bish.
So that is the name of the Pizza Dance song is Bish, please.
Yes.
Nice. How can that even be a thing?
No, I don't know if it's her married name or if that's her maiden
Well, I mean,
name. I'm
there's
just
people named like
girl.
Cockburn.
Oh no, there are some doozies of last names that I see with patients. I'm like, you poor thing. Okay.
Did you like the accolades?
Yeah, I did. I I mean, there was a lot we questioned. I mean, if we went back and looked at the previous podcasts, you'd see there were things we questioned about it. I couldn't tell you what they all are right now. But, I mean, I'm interested to see where season 2 goes if season 2 happens.
I have heard that they won't do a season 2. They will just do something else with the story.
Okay.
I don't know.
Gotcha.
I thought that the biggest problem was the main character was horrible.
Osha?
Osha and May was terrible.
Just like acting wise, or
yeah, just everything and the character. But Chimere was fantastic.
Yeah,
I despised his sweaty little tendrils of hair in his face. I just was like, cut your hair.
Good. You should feel that way. He's
it gave me ick. If you cut off his head and just had his body, I'd be like,
put Jeremy's head on that body.
Or cut his hair. Cut his hair. That's fine with me. Something. I could not handle those greasy.
Chimere and Soul were good.
I loved Soul. Like, legit, the fact that guy learned English just to be in the show. Like, that is some hardcore stardom, Star Wars nerddom.
Well, and I think the show suffers from, like, it sounds amazing in summary. Like, the elevator pitch sounds incredible. Just the execution of it was just less than. Right? Yeah. It's like, we're going to take a look at a story where 2 Force-born sisters are raised by witches, and then one wants to join the Jedi Order, the other becomes an assassin. Yeah. That sounds sick as F, you know? Mm-hmm. But then they're just like, we're just like, come at me with all your strength. No Jedi's going to attack you.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, just missteps. That's all. Like, some people were just mad about, like, the dumb stuff like fire in space or the light whip or whatever. None of that matters. It was just bad writing.
I actually questioned this fire in space thing, but like Chris and Jeremy were both like, if there was fuel feeding that fire, oxygen or not.
There doesn't need to be ambient oxygen. It can be coming from inside the ship and causing the fire to, like, it's completely possible.
Yeah.
Space wizards. I mean, people.
That's what they do. Like, it's space wizards.
Worry about physics and Star Wars doesn't matter. Like, people are complaining about that. No, just complain about the clunky dialogue.
And that's why I hate space gas. Right? It's like I have enough real things to worry about, like the price of real gas.
Right.
Have you ever seen The Expanse?
I'm actually reading the book. I think I'm on book 8.
I've seen the first 2 seasons.
That show is I love Battlestar Galactica, but I think I like Expanse better.
Here is my issue with The Expanse. They put books 1 and 2 into season 1 and like mixed them together. And so I was watching it and I was like, what the heck? This doesn't happen until book 2. What is happening here? And I was so confused. And then Jeremy and I like looked it up, and so season 1 is just a mesh of book 1 and 2. And so like that kills me a little bit because I'm like, the timeline is all jacked.
I'm of two minds. I'm ambivalent in the truest definition of the word in terms of when people do that, because video or movies and books are two so different mediums.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I get like there are people out there that literally just want like a word for word translation of the book into a TV series.
Is it bad that that's me? Like,
well, I just think that there's advantages and disadvantages to each. Mm-hmm. And I think an advantage, something that cuts both ways, one of those double-edged swords, is like books give you infinite time to spend with characters, right? Yeah. And like there are some times where like it's like the Tom Bombadil syndrome, right? It's like sometimes stuff just doesn't fit.
Yep.
Right. So I get the idea of wanting to condense. Are you familiar with the Spiderware Chronicles?
Yep.
I've heard of them. I've not read them.
So I watched the movie and I was like, that's an okay movie or whatever, right? And that was like something that spanned like many, many, many books, and they like condensed every book into one movie. And it's like, this is a crime against humanity.
Yeah.
The Aragon, the Christopher Paolini Aragon series, one of my absolute favorite book series of all time.
Do you need this on here?
They did the same thing. They basically condensed all of the books that I think the first 3 books were out at that point. And they condensed all of them into one movie. And they had some good actors, like Jeremy Irons and a bunch of other people in there. And I was like, man, they like, when I thought I was going to grow up and direct films and stuff like that, I said I never wanted to do a remake, but if there was one thing that I would remake, it'd be the Aragon movies. Because it's such an excellent book series and such a terrible film.
Yeah.
It's on Disney Plus if anybody wants to waste an hour and a half of their life.
Yeah. I mean, the reason Jeremy and I stopped watching The Expanse was just because we wanted to read the books and be caught up on the books before we watched the show.
Fair.
And so we had actually read the first 2 books at that point, and we were like, okay, let's finish the season, which I'm not sure if we even did. And then read the books, and then we'll come back and watch everything. Jeremy stopped reading. Like I said, I'm on, I think, book 8. And I think there's 9 books. So I'm almost there.
I don't think the series goes through all of that.
No, probably not.
Book 5.
What happens in the last season? Do you remember? I'm sorry.
Well, so while he's thinking about that,
is Mozzarella dead or alive?
Alive.
She's alive?
Yeah.
She dies in the book. She dies in book 8 that I'm on.
Okay.
So
I think it's book 5. And
it's just old age that takes her. It's not like some dramatic.
Book 5.
Okay.
I was just gonna say, like, the space physics of The Expanse is the most...
That'd be the most realistic. Yeah. 100%.
In space.
Yep.
Anyway.
So there's a sub-conversation going on about, like, the decanonization of some Star Wars materials. And I think one of the things that, like, they've done a little bit of, but could do more so of, like, is, like, it's not so much that they just, like, threw it away. It's like, because such a large property changed hands and Disney wanted to have options, they decanonized stuff, but they can still go back and grab things, and they have grabbed some stuff. I was going to say, that's what they've been doing that all along.
Dave Filoni. Filoni.
Yeah, so I don't think that, like... I don't think that they needed to keep everything canon. I'm fine with the decanonization of, like, the novels and everything like that.
Yeah,
but,
I'd like to read them. But.
Yeah, and it's like, and there's nothing wrong. And we've had this discussion before. There's nothing wrong with liking non-canon materials or appreciating them or whatever, right? But it's like I from somebody who has been on, like, the production side of things, like, it also feels nice to not be restricted by 35, 40 years worth of previously existing material. Mm-hmm. Like, if you have a direction you want to take something in and it hasn't been, like, burned into the new canon, you kind of have the freedom to kind of do whatever you want.
Okay.
There's already non-canon back because, like, the comic book series, the original Marvel comic book series has, like, weird stuff.
Okay. Actually, that reminds me. So people are talking about, like, oh, Disney Star Wars is, like, so terrible or whatever, right? People forget the second ever Star Wars thing was the Christmas special, right? Like, they've been making terrible Star Wars content since the very beginning.
The Ewoks.
I mean, I guess
the Ewoks show. Are you talking about, or
what is it?
No, there were like
Caravan
3
of Courage.
Yeah, there were 3 like animated Ewoks movies, Ewoks Adventures or whatever.
Gotcha.
And there's the live action one. Was like the Caravan of Courage.
Oh, jeez.
Anyway.
So yeah,
like
adjacent
stuff that's been around since 78.
Yeah, so it's like, I think people need to realize that you can step away from the things that are terrible, embrace the things that are good, and the collective consciousness will acknowledge, like, bad things, but they're not going to be like, well, whatever, right? So it's like, it's okay to not like something and still like the overall subject matter.
Mm-hmm.
Have we forgotten Shadows of the Empire with Prince Shizor, like, seducing Princess Leia?
Oh my gosh.
Like, let's bring that back. That was canon at one time.
Oh, Stephen Poole, welcome.
Hey, how you doing?
SMR brings up a very good point, and this is what happened with Aragon, because the book series wasn't done yet when they made the movie. So it's a 4-book series, and only 3 books were out, and so they had to make up their own ending, and it
sounds like Game of Thrones, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, once the David Benioff and what's
Benioff and Weiss.
Yeah.
Benioff and Weiss.
Dude, once they got off book, Game of Thrones just.
Well, and isn't George R.R. Martin working on something else instead of the finishing Game of Thrones?
Dude, I don't know. Who was I listening to? I was listening to a podcast or something, and they apparently in House of the Dragon. George R.R. Martin had issue with how the dragon looks, like that it actually has arms or something like that, plus wings, and he was like, oh, that's only this certain type of, dragon or whatever in lore. It's not real. And whoever was doing the podcast was like, dude, you cannot talk until you actually finish writing Game of Thrones. Like, dude. I thought it was funny. Anyway. As you were.
I'm just digging through the early writing.
I know what I was going to say about our convention that I went.
Oh, yeah.
So, Voices Against Cancer was the first convention I've gone to just for fun since Celebration 22. Dang. I've had a table or doing stuff, and it was a blast. And I met all those folks. They're just wonderful, and a lot of them donated merch for TeebCon. So
Ooh,
the silent
heck
auctions,
yeah.
the raffles at TeebCon are gonna have some crazy awesome stuff. Like,
that's
I've got
exciting.
Timothy Zahn was there. I've got some signed books from Timothy Zahn.
Oh,
I got
cool.
I will be
signed
going after
pops.
that.
Timothy Zahn, Paige O'Hara signed a Bell backpack.
Oh, that's cool.
That is super awesome. Seamus signed a bunch of 8x10s. I've got.
What are you looking at, Kara?
My iPad's down here.
Okay.
Yeah. It was like.
I was like, what the heck is she looking at over there?
I just have it down over here.
Instructions.
Yes. Los instrucciones.
Marty defeated Gwen in a Pokemon battle.
Dang it. Marty, don't you know you're supposed to let your wife win? I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. Jeremy does not let me win. We are very competitive. In case you guys haven't caught on yet.
No.
Like, if I beat Jeremy in something, he will work at it until he beats me. Just saying.
He hasn't beaten you in a balloon race in about a year and a half.
This is true.
I've never seen Jeremy beat you in a balloon race.
Like I said, I was a vocal music major. I got the lungs compared to him. Just saying.
Like, if he wants to learn how to do, like, diving and stuff, he should work on his lung capacity.
This is true. Except scuba diving is cheating because you can get, like, the
Yeah,
oxygen
but
tank.
I think it still would be a benefit.
Oh, probably.
This guy's written too much crap. It's really hard to find out. Like, I know there's another project that he started working on. Everyone's like, no, you don't get to do that until whatever.
George R. Martin.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard some about that. I'm not sure. I've also been, like I said, I've been watching My Hero. We've been watching a lot of anime lately. We watched Demon Slayer.
Oh.
We watched Soul Eater. We watched Jujutsu Kaisen. My son watched it 4 times through.
Dang.
And now
I don't watch a lot of anime. I feel like I should.
haven't since like Fist of the North Star and Akira and Nausicaa, like back in the day, stuff like that.
Do we consider One Punch Man anime?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I think so.
I love that. That's phenomenal. Buddy prisoner. I love him.
I tried watching One Piece. I'm just
Not into it. Like, there are some people who are like, One Piece is
Hardcore.
like everything, and you're like, okay.
The live action I really liked a lot.
Did you?
Yep. And I've seen Cowboy Bebop, and then I watched the live action Cowboy Bebop, which was terrible.
Okay, I was gonna say that's why I've heard everybody says the live action Cowboy Bebop was just like hot trash.
It was hot trash. They took all the good stuff out of Cowboy Bebop and just like they kind of witchered it.
Why do people have to do that? It's like you have source material. You know you're gonna make people angry if you don't stick to it somewhat. Like Halo.
Cam says Castle in the Sky is one of his favorite films.
I feel like Jeremy likes that one.
Gwen and Liberty Land are now dueling. Oh, Liberty Land got a crit. I mean, a Krabby against a Gyarados is pretty unfair.
Who's got the Krabby?
Or Gwen.
Oh, yeah, that's unfair. Just like Jeremy with his Dragonite. Like, come on, dude.
Oh, that reminds me, I gotta turn him back into a...
So when he logs in, he's gonna be a Caterpie again.
Ooh, Gwen got a crit on Liberty Land.
Yeah, girl. Get it.
Oh, Liberty Land critted back. If Gwen gets a hit, I think she wins.
Come on, Gwen.
Oh, on a crit. Liberty Land it goes. Oh, no, they're not dead. Oh, yes, they are. Yeah.
Woo, Gwen.
What a comeback victory. Krabby.
Battle.
Liberty Land is weak. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Let's do you have the die up there?
Yes, Steve's got them over here.
All right, let's do a
We can let
prediction.
Steve. This part of this build is like, can you show this part of the build? Can you put up the screen share? Do you see this? This like bit, the green area. It is. I will say I am ready to be done with this part of the build. I want to start building Baradur itself and not the lava.
Yeah,
you know.
Kara wants to go up, not across.
And it's just like you look at it and you're like, okay, where did I leave off? Where did I leave off? It is maddening. And like I place a piece and I'm like, okay, please let this be right.
All right, so prediction is up to bet on red, blue, or a tie.
Ooh. Y'all know what I would vote, but I'm building.
Well, you gotta put your crystals in.
Fine, freaking Amy. Let's see, how many crystals I got?
Don't
100.
forget the crystal, like Napoleon Dynamite.
Napoleon Dynamite.
Crystals for your time machine.
Let's do.
I'm doing 5,170.
How much do I want to do?
You should do 10K. Don't you have like a billion?
That was a spicy bid.
You went red, right?
Yes.
I won blue.
If you go. If blue rolls high, you guys are going to be winning a lot of crystals.
Well, I mean, if red rolls high, there's 5,000 crystals out for whoever wants to be on Team Red. So it's like, there's a spike. Did you do 10K? You went how high? Did you do 20K? No! 30? Are you kidding me? Did you like 50? What?
Oh.
How?
75,000.
75,000? I literally put every crystal I had on.
That's like half of what I had. So
that's insane. People get in there. There's so many Tangent Crystal rewards you could redeem with that. You got to get your bid.
I'm just saying, like, there's a lot of crystals up for grabs, my friends.
10 seconds left.
Roll well. Roll red
roll
high.
here?
Yeah, we just roll on the table. Yeah. Just
try
be
to
gentle
land
because
it.
they bounce.
Yeah, just try to sort of roll it across your poster there. Yeah. I don't know if you can see the top-down view.
They will 1,000% bounce.
Is that ready?
How the force
Not yet.
Not yet.
Chris will tell you when to roll.
Gus asked if Kara is going to be presenting at TeebCon. Yes.
Yeah?
Kara will be presenting at TeebCon.
Yep, we have a booth there, and we'll be doing a panel there. As long as we're still on for the panel.
Yes.
We'll be doing a panel.
You'll be interviewing Leilani Shu.
Yep, which Chris and I need to get together and start discussing that.
Well, so what I kind of figure would be kind of fun is to sort of talk about like representation in Star Wars.
Heck yeah.
Because like when Star Wars started, it was like the middle-aged white guy club.
Yeah.
And now it's like so diverse and so like, which I get like people like, oh, they're trying to be whatever. But I think it's like, you can't have a full galaxy without having a wide array of people.
Exactly.
Right?
Like, you can't tell me that the galaxy is filled with white people.
Yeah, just a bunch of people from
I guess there's
Modesto.
Lando, but like, other than
so
that.
there were 2 girls and 1 black guy in the original trilogy.
Yep.
And now like we have such a cool array of people like that are helping just like make the galaxy feel huge, you know? Baradur as a dice tower would be pretty sick.
You are not wrong. You are not
3D
wrong.
print that. I bet you there's a.
I can guarantee there is.
Oh yeah, we got to start. So Jim said, like he literally said, "It's your booth, do whatever you want." But I just want to make sure we weren't stepping on his toes. And he's like, he doesn't care. So we can make those kit cards.
Yeah. So it's something I want to do at our booth is I want to bring the wheel, and there's going to be win spots on it, and I'm going to be printing out. Well, Chris and you're going to be printing, right, Chris?
Yep.
We're going to be printing out Star Wars kit cards. So like people can like bust them apart, build like a TIE fighter, an AT-AT. There's sand speeders.
Falcon,
there's
I think, is
the
one.
Falcon.
Out at your booth.
I tried printing out a pit droid this morning, and
A pit or a pip?
pit.
Pit.
Like a
the
minor
arms
droid.
broke. Yeah.
The arms broke, and then I could never. When I took it off of the plate, I could never get it so every single piece would stay on the card. Which I was really sad because I love those minor droids. They're like fantastic.
If you increase the number of walls, I think that'll help.
Yeah. So I gotta figure that out.
Yeah. Baradur is also spilled with space gas. RJMJ. Is that what you're saying? Cam wants to, when is TeebCon again?
August 24th and 25th, Saturday, Sunday at the end of the month.
Yep. So he did say that right at the beginning, but just as a reminder.
Yep.
This is our official patch set.
Can you just push those on camera?
How do I get that? I need it. I need it in my life.
Oh, sick.
I am in love with that. Did Diane draw that?
No.
Okay.
So
I was like, your wife is
Here,
very
if we slide
talented. Either way, she's
Baradura out of the
very
way a little
talented.
bit. Oh,
Okay, there it is. Perfect.
oh, that's sick.
Right? I need that.
Sorry.
I literally like Master Chief, Pikachu, Darth Vader, and Spider-Man.
So Star Wars Joshua, I just knocked this off and I don't know where it was.
Right here.
He's
Just angled upwards instead of
done
down.
patch sets for the last 2 Star Wars celebrations.
Heck yeah.
He's done Imperial Commissary Convention like for several years and New York Comic Con with these collectible like mural sets.
Yeah.
So he designed that. So there's 8 vendors or exhibitors at TeebCon that'll have these patches.
Okay.
And you may have to go do a wheel spin. You may have to do a side quest. You may have to play Sabacc. You may have to...
I better bust out the Sabacc cards and get good.
Right. So visiting these booths will give you an opportunity to get one of these patches, and
Heck
then
yes.
they all line up together once you get all 4 of them into that mural.
That's so cool.
So I think David's gonna be sitting at the booth with me. He's not here because it's his anniversary.
I'll be splitting time between Jim's booth and our booth.
So I'm definitely gonna want to go on the hunt for those.
Yep.
For sure.
All right, we have a wheel spin real quick, and then we will do the die roll.
Try batting my eyelashes a couple times, see if somebody will just give me a patch. I'm just kidding. All right, spin. Spin again.
Yeah, you don't want to blow up the Giga Chad balloon. That's got like a month's worth of Jeremy's gross air.
Yeah.
Oh, nasty.
Yep. Nobody wants that.
That's probably how COVID actually started.
A giant.
Giveaway.
Nice. All right, what do we do? Like a $15 Amazon card? Is that what we normally do?
I'll tell
Can
Jeremy.
I give away? Can I do a giveaway?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
How about 2 tickets to TeebCon?
Heck
2
yeah.
tickets to keep. Oh, we're in an ad break. But after the ad break, we will do that.
I like that though. I'm sure a lot of people here like that too.
Whoops.
I got the patch sets in, like I have them.
Do you really?
They're so good.
Gosh.
They're so good.
I'm gonna have to figure out how to get these because
Josh had 9 extra sets because I let him make 9, and they sold out in like 7 minutes.
I'm sure. Like those look super cool. They're legit. He's got. There's some very talented people in this world.
I have seen what he's doing for the Nashville convention and got in on that one too, and they're gonna be.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Did we get
What?
Steven? What? Hold on a second. Oh, okay. Cam gifted 5 subs.
Dang, Cam. You're fantastic, man.
You
Thank you.
absolute mad lad. So, okay, the ad break is over. Okay, so let's get a little bit of hype going for Cam, and then we are going to hit bang enter. We're going to give you 1 minute. Bang enter to get in.
Enter.
News. If it lands on me or Jeremy, because obviously we're both in here.
I'm also in here.
Just respin. Obviously. I've got vendor badges.
Let's see here. Oh, wait, ad break is done now. Okay, the ad break is over. Welcome back to the show.
Yes.
So thank you again, Cam, for the 5 gift subs. And we're going to be...
Oh my gosh, I thank you so much.
Cam gifted another sub.
My gosh, Cam. Specifically to Cam's ankle. I love it.
I heartily endorse this event.
Let me guess, SMR?
RJ wants to know when the Nashville thing is.
First week of October.
And Marty says also if it lands on him or Liberty Land to go ahead and spin again. So.
Oh, I suppose.
It's like October 4th, 5th, 6th. And that's Imperial Commissary, which is basically the biggest Star Wars convention other than Celebration. And there's no Celebration this year. So it's the biggest Star Wars convention that you're going to have.
I wonder if Jeremy will be home by then.
It is awesome. Imperial Commissary is...
And my cousin's wedding is the 4th.
awesome.
But if Jeremy's coming home like around then, I don't know if we're going to go to my cousin's wedding. No offense to my cousin. I love him, but... Yeah.
I just got a message by a Jawa, and I have her phone number. Whoa, shouldn't show that. Just dox the Jawa.
No, I don't think they can see it. I saw it.
We should
Photographic memory, my friend.
Oh wow,
Ryan,
Darth
just
Gallon
call
is getting
her?
his butt kicked right off the bat.
Just be like,
Let's
hey,
just call Leilani
Leilani,
and say,
I'm on
hey,
a
we're on a
podcast. You want to
All
chat?
right, Builder's Mark is down.
You just been at San Diego Comic-Con for a week.
Right, let's like go to one where 27 people are watching us right now.
Okay, Rise of the Alley Cat is getting a beating done too. Rise of the Podcast is now
I got taken out.
McAlisto is. Oh, I'm down. McAlisto's down. Gwen dropped the crab hammer on both of us, it looks like.
Okay, if Stream Protocol Droid is one of the last ones up, I would say the last person, whoever fights Stream Protocol Droid can be the winner.
Well, Gwen is also in, so it looks like Manor Mutant is the winner. Yeah, Manor Mutant was the last non-affiliated person here. So Manor Mutant, congratulations.
So is Manor Mutant local around here that he would want to come to TeebCon? That's the big question. Or would you want to fly out?
Could maybe be on the
Oh, okay, so Gwen says she doesn't have tickets. You can get in with Marty, Gwen.
Did Marty, do they have enough vendor tickets for Gwen too?
That ward?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're using all theirs.
They're using all theirs? So maybe Gwen would want them.
Gwen says Marty's checking.
Okay. So let's.
I only bought one ticket, so. Never mind. I'm thinking of the other thing. Never mind.
What?
Marty says he has no idea. We have 5 people going. Do you know how many slots you had for? Okay.
Okay. So
Well,
Gwen
if Manor
can
Mutant
have.
doesn't reply in a minute, we'll give them to Gwen.
Okay.
Well, no, it's too late now, Gwen. We've already decided. They're yours if Manor Mutant doesn't reply in the next, 20 seconds.
Chippers is going to be doing probably a sleepover at my parents' house again because I'm not going to try running a booth and watching a 3-year-old.
Should have him and Marty Jr. hang out and do something.
That would be like.
I don't think Manor Mutant is here.
I don't know if he's local either.
All right, that's got to have been a minute. All right, Gwen, congratulations.
Woot woot. Go Gwen. Girl, get it.
I can send you a link to send to her.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Get the tickets.
Heck yes.
Do
It's
2
Chris's
weekends.
sister, so yeah.
Yep.
So it'll be 2 weekend tickets. It's full access. Not
Nice.
VIP access, but full access.
Yeah, girl. That's awesome. Well, thank you for doing that giveaway. That's fantastic.
What else do we have to do? We had one other thing. Oh, we got to roll the die. What a fool I was.
All right.
Red.
What happens if it goes off the table? Is it?
Then we re-roll.
Re-roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, do red. Red. Please red. Tie.
That is a tie.
Did anybody guess tie?
Oh, that's a good question. If somebody guessed tie, they're going to be absolutely
terrible roll.
Rolling in legit crystals.
So 4 people chose tie.
No way. Who did?
We will see here. They're going to be rolling in it.
Yeah, yep. Because like I said, I gave 75,000. So show it on the screen. Don't leave us hanging.
38.
All right. So, whoops. Is this going to... Okay. So... Oh, no. Whoops. Hold on. I got to do this one. Sorry. So Rooster Sith put in 2,400 points, won 124,082 points.
Oh my gosh.
Philinux put in 150 and won 7,000.
Oh my
Stephen
gosh.
Poole put in 110 and won 5,600. And SMR put in 10 and won 514. That's insane.
That is quite the return.
Rooster Sith, what an absolute banger of a guess.
My gosh. Bradsworth would be proud of you guys.
Mayhem disagrees and says it was leaning, it needs a reroll. I think that we're fine.
That was painful on my tangent crystal pocket.
I literally have 96 tangent crystals.
I have 72,000.
So, yeah, Rooster Sith, epic win. I mean, everybody, Rooster Sith, Philinux, Stephen Poole, Stone Monkey Research, congratulations.
You guys destroyed my
Stephen Poole has redeemed a wheel spin.
All right, Steve, you know what to do.
All right, let's see.
Wow. Okay, ChatGPT art.
All right, what would you like ChatGPT to make you an image of? And just as a reminder, all I do is take exactly what you tell me as a prompt and put it in a ChatGPT.
Literally exactly. So think about what you're writing.
Literally.
Literally.
So we have one other TeebCon event related thing.
Is it the Friday
Friday preview. So
that's right.
The August 23rd, the Friday before TeebCon starts, we have a sponsor and kind of special guest preview.
Cool.
So for a $25 ticket, there's a party at the Radisson Great Room from 7 to 11. Kim Simmons is doing an exclusive meet and greet there because he can only be at the convention Saturday for part of the day.
Okay.
So he's coming to the Friday night
Oh.
party. So
Okay.
meet and greet there.
Jedi.
Get autographs there. The ward guys said they would do a few like demos, just kind of casual.
Heck
there.
yes.
A couple of vendors, refreshments, open bar, some of the other,
Open bar. Chip will be having a babysitter that night.
some of the other guests were hoping to come down. I know Dylan and Travis, two of the artists, will be there for sure. Elliot Rahal will be there for sure. And I'm trying to convince Martin, Leilani, Ice,
Heck
and
yes.
other folks to come too. So we'll see.
Do it.
Tons of giveaways, tons of prizes, special silent auctions that will only be available there. So I got.
Are there a limited number of tickets?
Ooh, that is sick.
Yes.
Okay. Oh, that's really cool.
Nice. Dragon
Oops.
Jedi.
Yes, I will be having to purchase one of those.
I like how they get like the right amount of fingers on like a dragon, but they can't do that on a human.
I know, they're like, humans have like 6 fingers, 8 fingers on one hand, right? No, 3, just 3.
The nebula and the galaxy in the background is super cool too.
AI is just trying to be inclusive of all people who may or may not be missing fingers or have extra fingers. Just saying. I will need to talk to you about purchasing one of those pre-show
I'm gonna
tickets.
put that. I'm gonna put that picture into Mos Eisley Cantina for anybody who wants it. If I can find it in my downloads folder, which is absolutely just stuffed with.
I feel like I'm.
Never stuff your download folder.
I'm normally so much better about managing my downloads. So that is in Mos Eisley Cantina for anybody who wants that image.
Why am I missing a piece? Did I put this in the wrong spot?
Going back to the previous image that was generated by AI, Gwen says that looks like a Destiny man.
To me, it kind of looks like Master Chief.
Yeah, it's got like the Master Chief like this. Mm-hmm. But like the Destiny, I mean, it's pretty Master Chiefy.
But there are Destiny helmets that do look like that. But in my mind, more Master Chief.
Builder's sad GPT drawing.
All right.
So other nerdery, how about, have you seen Fallout?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely
Love.
A++.
Top tier.
Love. Yep.
Top tier.
Okay. I think they gave me an extra one of these. And not one of these. Because, like...
Will you be able to tell by looking at it if it's the wrong piece?
I mean, yes, but... Because it, like... I'll just bloop, put it there, I guess. That's where the piece is supposed to go. Right? Because there's this one, this one, this one, this one. Then there should be one here. And those I put on a long time ago. Or you may have, I don't know. And then these guys, and those have been on forever.
I haven't put any of these angled ones on.
Okay, so then I put all those on, but I mean, a lot of those are from previous bags. So, and where did bag 11 go? Did I not dump everything? Oh, bag 11's over here. No, she's empty. And I don't recall hearing anything fall out of the bag, right? Did you?
Slight Lego crisis.
Well, you wouldn't have had this extra one.
Right, and...
Call Lego right now.
Yeah.
On air.
Yeah.
Lego apparently is really good. Yeah.
I find your lack of
They're
faith
supposed to be super good about just like, oh, we jacked up. Okay, here you go.
So how many pieces in do you think you are currently?
Okay, this was placed a long time ago. How many pieces?
Yeah.
A lot. This was placed a long time ago, but looking in this picture, it looks like this should be the one that goes here. So we're just going to do that. I'm just going to bloop, do this. This came from a different bag. I swear it did. And put this one over here.
They screwed it up.
They
put it in the wrong bag.
Yep.
The drops are a little bit hard to see with the Pokemon, but Rooster Sith has gotten into the drop bucket with a 2634.
Ooh, very nice. Shall we try another bag, or what are we thinking?
Is the pre-party kid-friendly for our 6-year-old? I would say, let the Wookiee win. I would say it would be on par of like a wedding reception.
Okay, so kids might not enjoy it,
Like
maybe?
early, it'll be fine, because there'll be games and stuff like that.
okay.
But then as people probably partake, they might get a little rowdy later
little
on.
cray-cray.
So SMR says Fallout was the main thing I used my recent 1 month free Prime trial for. So
Dude, Fallout was fantastic.
I think that's like the blueprint for how to take an IP that's in one medium and convert it for another. Mm-hmm. Where it's like they got the feel and essence of it completely right, but they were able to do their own story.
Well, and that's the thing with Fallout. Like, there is the general storyline of what goes on, but you can choose so many different paths and do so many different things. You can make friends with the Raiders. You can make friends with the, like the Railroad. You can make friends with the Brotherhood.
Iron Brotherhood.
Exactly. And it's like, there's so many different paths that truly they could do whatever they wanted with it and be fine. And I know people are like, oh, well, it changed up how New Vegas plays out. And it's like, it depends on your playthrough. Truly depends on your playthrough. So, just saying.
Yeah. Just be happy that it's as good as it is.
Mm-hmm. I loved it, and I am so excited for season 2.
Fallout, Halo.
Oh, Halo. Pete, I'm sorry. I know you like Halo. I do not.
I don't know this Pete.
Pete
Savis?
No.
Sorry, but that was terrible.
It was dog water. I know it's a hot take, and I'm really sorry.
I feel like it's pretty
Pete
common.
Savis?
I'm an apologist for a lot of stuff because I'm like, that's it. I can get it. Like even that. That's
Dave's on the apologist train for Halo. He's like, if you don't imagine it as a Halo series, it's good. And it's like, but that's the whole point of the series.
I know.
Even if you imagine it is not a Halo series, it is not that good.
Well, like seriously, the moment they take off Master Chief's, I know I've said this before, but the moment they take off Master Chief's helmet, I lost it. I was like, I went how many years without seeing his face? I didn't want to see his face. I just wanted to hear his sexy voice. That's all I'm saying.
Mr. John Chief.
I could listen to him talk all day. You want to read me some poetry? Dude, go for it. I will listen to your gravelly voice all day.
He's you've got that cameo for Jeremy.
I do. Did you know Jeremy did that for me?
What?
For our anniversary a few years back, he did a cameo with Steve Downs.
What?
And he had him wish me happy anniversary.
Nice.
Best anniversary gift.
That was way back at the other studio.
Yeah, that was a long time ago.
My son's pull. He wants Master Chief next year.
If Steve Downs was there, I would.
If anybody has $25,000.
Here's what we could do.
No, not me.
We could do what we should do is we should print up a full set of Master Chief armor.
Yes.
And then do like a raffle to try and raise the money to get him in.
Heck yes.
I think he's actually from like Chicago area.
Is he?
He's not like super far.
So here's something funny. I think some of the ROTPers here know this, but one of the things that seriously got Jeremy and I like a connection Jeremy and I made. So we were sitting doing homework together because we were at the same college taking the same like digital art class together. And so we'd get together. This would be, I think, before we were dating even. And we would do our digital art stuff just in the local coffee shop. And we were talking. I was like, yeah, I'm pretty nerdy. And he was like, or no, he said he was pretty nerdy. I was like, you're nerdy. I was like, dude, I'm nerdy. I am literally making a Master Chief cosplay out of paper, like the Pepakura, like paper. You cut out the little pieces, glue them together. And Jeremy was like, I am too. So that was one of the things that kind of
kismet.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow.
One of the many things, but
nice.
I don't see exactly where he lives. Most recently, before he retired from radio, he did a show called he did the morning show for 97.1 WDRV The Drive. Steve Downs.
He had a radio show?
He was in radio for almost 45 years.
I I would have listened to it daily. I don't care how bad it was. I love his voice.
Only 10 hours ago, he tweeted, "Here we go again. Employers are once again refusing to give performers the AI protections they deserve. Ask video game companies to hashtag level up the contract so that video game performers are protected." I 100% agree. Like, if people want to opt into like getting some sort of royalty for AI, I think that's one thing. But just saying it's like they can use your voice for whatever, like that's part of the essence of the person, right? Like, like they developed that voice, they did the work to like make it a performance and everything. It's like they absolutely should be protected. So
I have not seen Halo Forward onto Dawn.
Hello. Hold on a sec. This is going to be pretty sick, probably.
What is it?
This is from the Steve Downs YouTube channel. The house that Master Chief built. A tour of Steve Downs' Chicago condo.
Heck yes.
Hey, you guys. Come on into our humble abode.
Like, Master Chief isn't that far off from his normal voice.
We're back in Chicago.
The dude just has an incredible voice.
Where we kind of started from. Right on the shores of Lake Michigan.
Read some friggin' poetry and I'll listen to it.
And the pizza's great. So there's that. Yeah, but I don't like the traditional Chicago deep dish, really. I mean, the
big
brother stuff.
That's the
not really my thing.
Deep dish is slaps.
So, yeah,
thin crust.
Was this
that
view.
is like lasagna.
It is.
That is not pizza. That is a round lasagna. I challenge anyone to tell me that is not round lasagna.
As much as I love bread, I don't want that much bread in my pizza. I'd rather have mounds of cheese and toppings.
An actual Chicago deep dish is mostly meat, cheese, and sauce. It's more like an actual pie with like pizza crust as the pie crust.
Otherwise known as lasagna.
The thicker crust stuff is Detroit style, and I think people are confusing Hold on. Well, we're not going to get
shook. He is so shook right now. About this
There's
pizza.
a very, very clear difference between. So here's the thing. I like thin crust pizza as much as anybody. When I lived in Michigan, you could not get a thin crust pizza anywhere.
Oh, really?
It was just like hand
if you're in
tosses.
Michigan, you're gonna get like this much crust and this much.
Oh, that's the thing.
toppings.
But so then they did a Detroit style where it's just like it's like this much crust and then the toppings on top of it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like a deep dish is like there's like crust and then it comes up and like an actual like pie crust and then all the toppings are in the middle, right?
Weird. So it's like a sandwich.
No, there's no crust layer on the top.
Oh,
like,
I said that.
Imagine like a piece of pumpkin pie, right?
Mm-hmm.
Replace the pie crust with pizza crust, and then replace the pumpkin pie with pizza toppings. That's what an actual like. It's still thicker than a normal hand toss, but it's not like the 2.5 inch thick like deep dish.
See, I would thin
That's
crust.
Detroit style.
Thin crust. Like New York style tends to have like the thinner crust, doesn't it? Because then like they fold it in half because they're massive slices.
It's super
like
big.
that's me. That's what I want. Give that to me all day, every day.
So anyway, yeah, that's
Lake Michigan in all its glory, and we just love that. And I sit out here in the morning and read the paper and have
I feel like I want to be best friends with
in the
him.
evening, I have something other than
you could listen to him read the phone.
One thing I might say about this place that might be relevant.
I'll work on 3D printing a Master Chief cosplay.
He made it all possible.
Phil says New York is thin, greasy, and wonderful.
This is certainly one of them. That's for sure.
Boy.
So
all the
back
grease.
Into the office?
Well, no, like seriously, I know I've said it before. Master Chief.
Modest little studio.
Master Chief.
And wonderful.
It's a fairly
Master Chief was my first video game crush. Like 100%. I mean, it's the
send a message to
soundproofing.
Be like, dude, please, I will do it.
We did Halo Infinite.
Anything.
After when COVID hit, the studio shut down. So
he literally just works in a closet. That's wild.
James Donald Taylor does too.
For Halo Infinite in my studio.
Like when he does his Talking to Myself podcast. It's just Florida. In a little closet that he's got.
This is the actual script I worked off of for Halo Infinite. It's funny, each game, one or two lines will surface that
2003? Was that the first Halo?
Of that game. Like in Halo 2, it's finish the fight.
Chris?
Sorry, what?
When was the first Halo? 2003?
Yes, I thought in 2002 maybe. Halo. Oh.
And then Infinite came
2001.
out. Jeez. And Infinite came out, what, last year? 2 years ago?
No, 2021.
Holy farts. It's been 3 years.
Yep.
Okay, so he has been doing Master Chief for 20 years. I mean, has he done anything Master Chief recently? Or he didn't voice Master Chief, period, in the Halo TV show, did he? And I guess that was canceled probably 3-4 years ago already.
Let's go to IMDb.
He looks so different with, like, that hair. Oh.
Let's see here. Known for Halo.
Yeah. Halo-rama.
Whatever that is.
Is it like the Futurama Halo? Hey, DM Loxy, thank you for the bits.
So excited for TeebCon. We are too.
Yeah. Wait.
There's a Master Chief Bomber and Super Bomberman R. I didn't know that.
You look familiar. Your picture looks familiar. Are you guys dragons in the my brain just farted real hard. Dining room? Was it?
Just waiting to see.
Was dragons in the dining room?
Dragons in the dining room.
Yes! Oh, I was right! Dude!
Karen with the big brain.
I feel like it's been forever since I've seen you guys. How have you been?
Thank you for the sub.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Hold on, let's get a crazy in here.
I feel like the last time we talked was first year of DuluthCon. It's been a minute. Yeah, they do Dragons in the Dining Room. You do gaming, like tabletop gaming stuff. Yes?
Marty says, how's Joe?
I guess it'll be at TeebCon. Super cool people.
DM
Loxy. Dragons in the Dining Room.
Fox?
Huh?
DM Loxy?
Yeah.
Looks like Wandering Fox. I don't know. It could be.
Wandering Fox? What?
It's been nuts. We've had a lot of people move and stuff. Yeah, that's the tough thing about life. They are going to be vendoring at TeebCon.
Hey!
I think.
What?
I think she does Wandering Fox is her business. I think.
Okay.
I could be mistaken. I get names mixed up on the business.
Is that right?
I think so.
Maybe, potentially.
Question mark.
We'll see. We'll see.
It's good.
We're gonna have a table at TeebCon as well.
I'm gonna have 86 tables at TeebCon.
Yeah, she says you're right. Wandering Fox is
hey,
small business.
We're both right. Yeah, man.
She's awesome.
Yeah, no, fantastic. Wonderful person. Mm-hmm.
You know what else?
What?
She's gonna have a patch.
Nice.
Girl, I will be stopping at your booth. You just slide one to the table for me, like, just it's fine.
It does not look like he has anything besides doing the voice of Master Chief in his acting portfolio. Just finishing up on the Steve Downs.
Seriously, though, he had to have made bank off of being Master Chief.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying.
It depends on how much you trust celebrity net worth, but we can see like how.
Yeah, look, just see. I'm curious.
I mean, he's a voice actor and commands $25,000.
Yeah, like.
So that's a pretty significant amount. That's.
Like D. Bradley Baker, I could see doing that because he's literally in everything. Who else have I noticed recently that's in just everything? Who was it? Oh gosh, I can't remember. He does a lot of Star Wars stuff. And then who's the redheaded guy that voices like a ton of character? Who did the goat in Wish? Who voiced the goat in Wish? What's his name? I think he's from Firefly. Redhead guy.
Oh, she says, I absolutely have the one you want, too.
Ooh, do you have Darth Vader? Does she have Darth Vader?
I can neither confirm or deny.
I want Master Chief as well, so you're going to have to, like, tell me who's got Master Chief as well, because, like I said,
Philanax says, I'm sorry, we're looking for
crush.
what is Wandering Fox.
Yes. Philanax, you just add the funniest little things to chat. I love it.
Do not.
Ron Weasley? No, come on, guys.
Oh, what is his name?
The only person from Firefly I know is Nathan Fillion.
I love Nathan Fillion. Okay, so I've been playing Destiny, and they recently put in, I mean, not recently, this last DLC, they added the original tower as a place you can go to, and it's like overgrown and overrun, and I felt so much nostalgia for Destiny 1 that I want to play it so bad now, but I have it on PlayStation. I don't have it on Xbox, and so I need to bring my place.
Are you thinking of Alan Tudyk?
No. Yes, Alan Tudyk.
K2SO.
Yes. Yep. He does a ton of stuff too. Yeah. I love him. He's fantastic. But Nathan Fillion, like his voice too, and like the snark he has as Cade 6. Oh, I love him. Voices are a thing. I love people who have like can do fun voices, you know?
DM Luxie will be at the party.
Oh. Well, yep, like I said.
More reasons to be at the party.
I will Venmo you. Can I Venmo you?
You can always Venmo me.
Yeah, man. I'm going to come to that. Are you kidding? Chip is just going to do a week-long sleepover at Grandma and Grandpa's. And I am going to...
Because you'll need to recover afterwards.
Obviously. Get ready for the TeebCon the next day. Are you kidding? I'm very excited. I'm very excited for TeebCon. It's going to be great.
Have you seen our billboard?
Wait, you guys have a billboard?
We have a billboard.
Where?
One is on Grand, over like by the Whole Foods Co-op.
Okay.
Like if
yep,
you're
on 4th.
West.
Wait, the West Duluth
yeah.
Co-op?
No, okay, yes, the West Duluth. Sorry.
Okay.
I forget there's two.
There's two. Yeah, there's the East side.
Hillside.
Hillside's sketchy. No offense if you live in Hillside.
On Grand.
Okay.
Out there, and then the other one's like if you're coming down Trinity towards Lake Superior College.
I should look at that because when I'm up in the hill and I'm coming to Cloquet, typically I'll come down that way.
So you'd see it there.
Okay.
And the DM Loxie says, "I'll do some voices for you."
Nice. Girl.
My voice hurt. Oh, Runic Printing. Thank you so much for the follow.
Oh yeah,
and guess
dude.
what?
Thank
Runic
you.
Printing will be at TeebCon also.
Hey, do we just have people coming for you?
And
Probably.
You know what Runic
Yes.
Printing has?
Oh, do you have Master Chief? Does he have Master Chief?
I don't even remember. I might have said yes.
Runic, do you have the Master Chief patch? Dude,
I can't remember what was going on. We were in Michigan, and Gwen had run inside for something. I had to I was just watching Marty Jr.
Yeah,
and he had this little pirate flag thing. So I was like, I was doing me pirate voice.
Cute.
And and he was laughing so hard, but I did it for 15 straight minutes. My throat hurt so bad. It's just mad respect to people that can just do voices for a long time.
Okay, so your pirate voice kind of made me think about the voice I do for our garbage can for Chip. So Chip loves ripping open his... There's a 25% chance. Well, I know now there's maybe 100% chance, my friend. And I will be at your booth and DM Loxie's booth until I get one of each patch. But no, so Chip will rip open Hot Wheels. He gets Hot Wheels for going potty in the toilet, right? Okay. But he'll rip them open and then chuck the trash. And I'm like, dude. So what I've been doing to get him to throw it away is give our bin a voice. And so I'll be like, oh, Chip. Give me the garbage. I need the garbage. I need to eat the garbage. Bring it to me. And then once he gets out, he'll be like, oh, nom, 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 nom. Oh, such good garbage. Chip loves it. So That's how I get him to throw stuff away.
Call it a bin, chuck it in the bin.
Huh?
Do you call it a bin?
Yeah, we call it. Well, it's mostly because of Bluey.
Chuck it in the bin.
It's because of Bluey.
Nice.
Yeah, Bluey, they call it a bin. And Chip has started calling grocery carts. He started calling them trolleys.
Did you see the Bluey people?
You're gonna make him a
last
freak.
year at Sensei's Con?
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Somebody I know did. I never stopped by. I was too busy.
Yeah.
They were sickly busy.
When my nephew's playing with different characters, I'll try to do the voices for him. So he'll be playing with Cookie Monster, and be like, "Oh, cookies" or whatever, and and if you get it close enough, he just absolutely freaks out. Or he has an Oscar the Grouch, and it's like, "Hey, get out of my garbage can!" And it's if you you don't need to be great at it, but just close enough, and he just loses his mind. It's so funny.
Sick. I used to do a good Galadriel. I haven't done it in years, but the monologue she has or whatever when she's talking to Frodo about looking into the mirror, I used to be able to quote that whole thing and do a decent Galadriel.
Australian,
but it's been a hot minute.
Whenever because I like doing voices and stuff. I'm not super good at it, but it's just fun. Mm-hmm. Whenever someone's in Australia, in my mind, Australian is just yelling. It's I'm in Australia. It's but there is a distinct difference, and I can't explain it. In English accent, it's oh my, I'm here in England.
I know, right?
And Australians all right, so today we're going to be going out into the outback and throwing a steak into somebody's face.
Well, I mean, Wasn't Australia where England chucked all of their prisoners and stuff? So
it's like, so they're like, they were like related but like
English.
difference.
Yeah, prison English. I like that. Yeah.
Like Foster's Australian for beer.
I think Anthony Starr's from Australia, which is famous. Like Homelander is United States.
Oh yeah, Hugh Jackman's from Australia.
Gwen says she can only do Marge Simpson.
Have you seen Deadpool and Wolverine yet?
I am actually going to go tomorrow. So tomorrow I am singing the national anthem. Chip is at. You and Diane are welcome to come with me if you've got time.
Planning a convention.
I know, but take 2 hours out of your day, man. You're like, I don't got 2 hours
right here.
Rooney says they can do the new Pennywise.
Oh, okay. I have not seen any of the It movies, and I have no desire to because I feel like I'd have nightmares for the rest of my life.
That like horror plus Kara is a non-bo.
Yeah, no, you guys have tried to pressure me.
Plus horror.
Yeah. I don't have any issues with clowns. I don't know. I know people have really weird connections to clowns. Yeah. Whatever, I don't care. The only thing I'm like scared of is spiders and bugs.
Yeah, I don't like bugs. I'm trying to think. There's like classic voice, like, oh, I go over here even.
Thanks, DM Locks, for
like
20 bits.
Oh my goodness. So it's like I like some of those like classic cartoon character type of things. Are like, oh my gosh, I'm over here being sad, or whatever. Like the Mel Blanc ones, I like doing a lot.
Yeah.
What is it? Anyway, but so like just like doing voices and things like that, and like something that I'm kind of happy about is like, so like Jim Cummings, who's like Winnie the Pooh, Darkwing Duck, all these.
He does Tigger as well, doesn't he?
Sometimes they have a new, like he's done it here and there. But,
and he sang the song that in Lion King, right? Scar's song? He sang that.
He sang the end of it because Jeremy Irons' voice went out.
Yeah.
So if you listened to the end of the,
you can
definitely. So it's like, and I never noticed it until I heard him saying that like he did that, and then I was like, wow, it's like so obvious that.
Yeah. You can so hear it's Jim Cummings. Like once you know it, it's like okay.
Like our teeth and ambitions are bared, be prepared. Like that part.
Yep.
It's
100%.
it's like oh wow, but
who was that Runic?
Yeah, 100 bits.
Thank you, Runic. You guys are awesome.
Absolute units.
Yep.
But so I feel like the way that he goes into his voices, like we have like similar voices, so it's like I can sort of like get into those things. Like he does Pete on Goof Troop, right?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing over here, Goof? You know?
Yeah.
But it's just like he's my all-time favorite voice actor, and like Darkwing Duck's my favorite cartoon character, period.
Oh my gosh, DM Locks, you guys are just like on a bidding war here. Bitting war. Bidding war, there we go, yeah. Thank you for the bits.
What do we got here that we can do that's like, there we go.
Fiddly bits.
Fiddly bits, yes.
Fiddly bits, little fiddly bits.
400. Oh my gosh, you guys. Rooster said, you guys, you're going to start a hype train or something here.
Absolutely insane.
You guys are so nice. We love you guys. We love every single one of you.
Oh gosh, DM Loxy coming in with another 50, but you guys are
crazy.
Absolutely.
We love you.
So yeah, just like, I think we've had this conversation before, but just like the talent and like range of like voice actors.
Seriously.
Billy West, who's the voice of like Fry and the Professor, and a million other.
Wait, he does Fry and the Professor?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. So what he did. Like an interesting fact is, so when he did the voice for Fry, he made it basically like as close to his voice as he could because he didn't want to get fired. He also does Zap Brannigan.
No way.
Yeah.
I love when you find stuff out like that, but like.
Well, so like he's just got like almost. Do you know who Frank Caliendo is? Mm-mm. He's the guy who does like really good impersonations of people, like John Madden and other things.
Okay.
Like and the like his impersonations are like spot on. Like his normal voice is just generic voice 8, right? Like his normal voice is like nothing, but he's so good at like identifying like the timbre and pace and like the way that people speak.
Mm-hmm.
And like when you get like the combination of people that can act and also manipulate their voice like that, it just like blows my mind. And Billy West is like one of the all-time greats in terms of like making his voice distinct and unique enough. There's people like oh gosh, I'm gonna forget what her name is now. She does Lisa's voice.
Yeardley Smith? No,
that's
Bart Simpson.
This is embarrassing that I can't remember what her name is.
It's my 6 degrees of a famous separation. I'm sideways related to Homer Simpson.
Dan Castellaneta?
Yes, my wife's uncle's wife's brother is Dan Castellaneta, and Diane went and did flowers at a wedding for her cousin and sat next to Dan Castellaneta for the whole wedding and reception and everything. And
did you know who? Like she knew who he was.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, you need to make this happen.
I have a Dan Castellaneta story. Actually, so I recently, just the other day, I watched the original Aladdin and then the new Aladdin.
Yes. Oh.
And the new Aladdin's fine, but like they added some stuff and took some stuff away. It's
different.
Like if so at the end of the day, there's no reason to redo it. I think. Right?
They need to stop with the live action Disneys because none of them have been fantastic. None of them.
But in Return of Jafar, which was like the sequel to Aladdin, Dan Castellaneta is doing a Robin Williams impersonation the whole time because Robin Williams didn't want to come back for the second. He did come back for the third one. Okay. But like there's a whole like side story here where like Robin Williams like didn't want it advertised that he was the genie. They did, like he was basically doing it like as a favor kind of thing to Disney, and they totally just like, nope, Robin Williams, megastar, is the voice of the genie.
Why didn't he want?
He was just interested in playing the part more than doing anything, and like he was kind of like the opening of the floodgate to having celebrity voice actors. And anyway, so like he felt super burned by Disney. Like he was like not happy that they leaned so heavy on the genie and him specifically.
Gotcha.
Like that was like part of the thing when he agreed to do it is like, you know, this is about whatever, not me.
I love the genie in Aladdin though. Like
he steals the show for sure, but
just should have just just leave it.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's okay to leave it as is.
But so in all of the songs. Oh my gosh. In all of the songs in Return of Jafar, it just sounds like Homer singing. It's so funny. And
I think I watched it once as a kid.
We owned all the VHS tapes. So I'd seen it a million times, but it's like he's like definitely. It's like that is a Homer Simpson genie, which is like there's nothing wrong with it, but like the way that like he does his Robin Williams impersonation, like it's pretty close. Like if you're a 7-year-old, you're not going to be able to tell the difference,
right? As a 7-year-old, you think Surf Ninjas is fantastic.
Cam says, "Be Prepared" is one of the most amazing portion of Disney music that I'd almost put on the same level as Hellfire from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
I've only seen the Hunchback once. I was not allowed to watch as a kid.
I'm not honestly a big fan of Hunchback of Notre Dame. It's like it was almost like too grown up of a story.
It was very grown up. It was a very
100%. I remember thinking that like the priest or whoever what was he, like a bishop or something?
Yeah.
Like he has some serious issues, man. Like serious issues.
Yep.
You want to do a wheel spin?
Yeah, we've got a wheel spin for Rooster Sith.
Yes, what's it gonna be?
What is it?
Do it again.
Yeah, the Giga Chad balloon. Jeremy would be so out of breath right now.
He'd be dead.
Runic Printing, thank you so much for joining in. That was so fun.
Yeah, dude, thank you.
Spin times 4!
Oh my gosh. Okay, spin.
Yeah, spin 4 times.
No. Whatever you land on, we do 4 times. So it could be 4 balloon pops, it could be 4 Lego walks, it could be 4 giveaways.
Dude, the Lego walk is impossible right now.
All right, 4 giveaways right here.
We're just gonna have to hopefully land. Runic, you
the
are
1,000 bits,
insane.
my friend. Oh my gosh.
4 balloon pops. You guys better be ready to rock and roll here. That is so funny.
We're gonna make Steve do a balloon pop.
You get 4 balloon pops.
Are we doing it back to back? I think one of us will pass out if we do back to back to back to back to back. Where are the balloons? They're over there.
They're see right next to the big balloon.
Steve's all like
cords.
Here, you say I can grab. Okay.
I'm good.
Watch your headset. Jeremy does that all the time. Okay. What colors do you want?
I mean, let's do red and blue because then we can do this.
Am I getting red then?
Yep. Yeah. So if you do red and Steve does blue.
I'm nervous now because I know I can beat Jeremy. Why is Jeremy calling me?
I am not a singer.
SMR first to pop 4 balloons. Yeah, I mean, I guess that would be the 4 races. Rooster says we can hang on to some until next stream. Maybe we'll save some for the ward guys. We'll do 1.
Do 1.
Well, let's see how you guys feel after 1. Let's see how you guys feel after 1.
Okay.
And 3, 2, 1, go. So interesting. So Kara's got shorter, faster bursts. Steve's got like huge capacity. So it's like every time it looks like Kara's pulling ahead, Steve just got like the Mondo blown up here.
I'm losing it.
Steve with a clutch win.
I lost mine like 3 times. Wow. I couldn't grab the lip of it. Good job, you beat me.
That is a rare occurrence.
Yep.
And it just shows how crap Jeremy is. You guys got 1 more in you?
I will not win this one.
All right, well let's hold off on a second.
Okay. I don't 50 now. It was my birthday the other day.
Happy birthday. When's your birthday?
August 1st.
Oh, happy! Look at that. Literally the other day.
50.
How do you feel?
50.
How do you feel? You feel 50.
I feel
okay.
50.
Mentally,
I got an email that said, "Oh, now you're probably old enough to get like senior discounts at some places."
You're like, no.
And I wasn't actually very sad. I was like, "Oh, really? Cool."
You're like, okay, I'll take my
Don't
my
you get,
discount.
Like a free burger somewhere or something like that.
Philonex says happy birthday. Philonex wants a rematch.
Give me like a minute.
Okay.
Oh, please. I can do it right now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Give me like a minute. While you're waiting, buy your tickets to TeebCon.
Yeah.
Do not wait till the day of. You will be very sad. I'm guaranteeing that.
Yeah.
I don't guarantee a lot. I guarantee you're going to stand in a long A line to buy tickets if you wait till the day of.
That's how we roll up here.
And
just tickets
you will pay more. You can get a discount right now. If you go to our website, if you go to our Facebook, you can get 15% off. Do it now.
There you go.
Not later.
Just catching up on chat. Gwen said Bishop Rude face was scary. Marty says that gypsy girl though.
Oh my gosh.
Wasn't that Demi Moore?
I think so.
That's her voice. I'm pretty sure. I don't remember. Esmeralda.
SMR says Steve doesn't look a day over 48. If I had to guess, if I had to guess, I would have guessed you were in your like late 30s.
48. I wish.
Yeah, Gwen says Marty doesn't believe you're 50. He says you're 39.
I'm forever 39 plus 11.
Forever young. I wanna be forever young.
Cam said I just bought VIP tickets for myself and Cam's ankle.
We got some cool VIP stuff too. Like some local artists made some posters for us.
Cool.
I'm not going to show them off till the day of, but if you're a Star Wars fan, you'll like it.
Heck yes.
If you're a Rick and Morty fan, you'll like it.
Okay.
Ooh. If you're a D&D fan, you'll probably like it.
Okay.
That sounds sick. So I'm in all 3 of those fans.
Super cool posters.
Sounds like it was made for me.
And you get in early. VIPs get in early. They get priority seating for the panels. So
cool.
Yeah. All right. We're gonna up the level of difficulty on this one.
What? Of
this balloon raise. Okay. I'm gonna the smoke machine's gonna run the whole time until a balloon pops.
Wow.
Like one of us is gonna die.
There's a very high risk.
How good is the Cloquet first responder system?
Probably not very good.
They'd be like, yeah, we got some druggies to deal with.
They're out Narcanning a bunch of people. All right, so I'm going to start this. If somebody cheers, I'll turn the smoke off. I don't think anyone's going to want it turned off, but that'll be the other thing. If somebody cheers something,
please save me.
We will shut down the smoke. And 3, 2, 1, go. Marty says that's a risk I'm willing to take. Oh, we're out of smoke already.
Wow, nice job.
That was
photo real close.
Finish.
That was real close.
Photo finish. Rooster said, "Thank you so much for the cheered bits."
Thank you, Rooster said.
Nice. I've never seen us run out of smoke before. The smoke machine literally ran out.
Thank you, Jesus.
I wonder if we're actually out of fluid because we haven't loaded that in several months. So
have we loaded it since we got it? Oh, no,
we switched out the fluid for Halloween.
Oh, that's right, because we just kind of had that ambient mist, smoky stuff going on.
Yeah, so like we started with the heavy stuff and it was like, that's way too thick. Then we switched to the thin stuff and it was too thin. So then we had a mix in there and then we changed it out for the thick stuff for the whatever. So, but that was like, Halloween was what, 10 months ago?
Jeez.
Man, the time just flies. Oh, hold on, I gotta turn this song off too.
So Jeremy called me a few times. I was like, dude, we're still doing the podcast. He's like, oh, I didn't know. And the only reason I'm not like booking it out of here is because Chip's doing a sleepover at Grandma and Grandpa's. So
Cam says I would have cheered bits, but not to turn off the smoke. Oh, now Philinux wants a tiebreaker.
Oh, Philinux.
Kara's not undefeated. Steve literally won like
Steve
2 minutes ago.
Win. The first one.
So, tiebreaker, huh? Maybe. Do you think you'll be able to come on before the next? Well, no, because it'll be the weekend of, and then it'd have to be next week because then it's the Ward guys after that. Championship round. I don't know. How do you guys feel?
I'm fine.
These 50-year-old lungs could do one more.
Okay, we'll do a championship round. Do I have any other fun?
I'm very nervous now. Like, all right, time to get serious here.
Do my Lamaze.
What a piece of junk.
Do I have anything fun here? I don't really have anything.
I remember going to, or not going, but learning that.
Yeah.
And my wife was like, I don't want to learn that. I'm like, you're supposed to. How am I supposed to know? Like, you hear this
when
stuff.
you're pushing a kid out, heck,
She didn't want any of that.
So I was pregnant during COVID. We didn't do any of that kind of stuff. Like, it was just.
I just read a book. We didn't go to classes or
No.
anything. I was like, oh, you're supposed to do this. It's just like, I'm not doing it.
No,
I'm not doing that.
Nope. When you're in there actually, like, pushing a kid out, you're not like, okay, now I gotta breathe.
No,
None
not
of
at
that
all.
stuff. Nope. You're just like, get this thing out of me.
As soon as possible.
Yep.
All right,
ASAP, my friends.
I found some royalty-free epic music.
All right.
So this is Dragon Castle by Mackay Symphony.
Dragon Castle.
So we'll
I
go.
really want to say something, but we would get censored. So.
We'll go in 3, 2, 1. Go. Wow. Unbelievable. Kara's got the skills.
Got the stuff.
Wow. When the chips are down, you just bet on Kara. Unbelievable.
So these, I don't know if you've noticed, these balloons literally shred. They don't pop in like a big, they shred.
Situation normal.
Yep.
My goodness. That was wild.
Yep. What does that say? Brownie, just because I'm that obnoxious guy.
Where's that?
Marty. He looks like he's talking something to you about something. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. The guy who owns Globe News wants to be on. And I just want to have a conversation with him.
Because of the red
John's a great guy.
Is he?
Mm-hmm.
Would he be good on the podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He's awesome.
Cool.
So
What's he
yeah,
like?
I just wanted to have a phone call with him to just sort of
Vet him
see
out?
what he wants to talk
He's
about
a busy
and everything.
man.
So
Very busy man, but
Okay.
he's awesome.
yeah, I've
Will he
just
get
been crappy at getting a hold of him.
Will he get his views and followers?
I'm sure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. Probably. Possibly.
Globe has been super huge in the Star Wars Unlimited scene.
Oh.
Star Wars Unlimited.
Okay.
Globe is the place to go. Actually, tomorrow.
Okay.
Tomorrow, if you want to play Star Wars Unlimited, they've got something going on tomorrow.
Very nice.
Probably at noon would be my guess. That's usually when they start. Anyway, that's the place to be. I went to the pre-release for the latest set a couple weeks ago, and they had a full house.
Sick. Okay.
I think it's called Shadows of the Galaxy.
Cool.
It's like bounty hunter theme. So there's like
Ooh.
Cad Bane. And stuff like that.
I mean, if I was going to choose a bounty hunter, it'd be Boba Fett.
Well, there's Boba Fett too.
I have a thing for guys in helmets, apparently. Captain Rex.
Yeah.
I think you just don't want to
Master
see
Chief.
Master Chief.
So
I
you're
don't
saying
need to
is
see your
Jeremy
face.
Jeremy just needs to up his helmet collection, I think.
Just put a helmet on, we're good.
That is hilarious. All right, so I found somebody for us to raid, so I think we probably wrap her up since we're about a half hour overtime here. So I do want to say sorry to everybody who's listening to the audio-only version of the podcast. Once again, we provided absolutely nothing of value to you, but you can always make that better by joining us live every Saturday night at 7 p.m. Central at twitch.tv/Rise of the Podcast. Or you can watch us on your time if you go to youtube.com/Rise of the Podcast.
Chris, we didn't do the Polymaker giveaway.
Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to hit draw right now.
Cam, how dare you say such things?
All right, so while that's happening, we'll see. We'll wait until that happens and let's redo the outro. How's that sound? I don't know how to time it out otherwise. It'll take some time, but...
The only reason you're not getting Darth Vader is because you're wearing a hat.
Oh.
Oh,
there it is.
It took it. Yes.
The greenest Darth Vader that is ever Darth Vader.
I was going to say the Ahsoka filter. The Ahsoka filter, actually, I feel like it's changed a little bit and it's better. I could be way off my
Sounds
rocker.
like the filter. The Ahsoka filter.
The filter fish?
Yeah.
All right, I've been eliminated. Looks like Gwen's about to be eliminated by Stream Protocol Droid.
Wait, Mayhem, you're Ivysaur?
Oh, well, they're eliminated.
Sick, though. Stream Protocol Droid better go down.
They're one hit away.
Yeah, but if everybody fights each other until everybody else...
Oh, the Deep Laker looks like they're in prime position. Oh, it's down to 2. Is there a potion that's going to drop?
RJ.
How recently have they won is the question.
I don't know. Does Ryan print?
He does.
Oh, he does. Okay.
Deep Laker.
All right, Ryan, are you here?
Yeah, that's the question.
That is the question.
Here,
I'd rather read it as the Deep Laker.
The Deep Placker?
Like,
as a
Placker.
As a hygienist, I approve that name. The Deep Placker.
It's been a couple weeks since RJ has won it.
Yeah.
Anyway, so.
Should we say if he doesn't get it?
We'll give it to RJ if Deep Laker's not here.
I like doing it that way instead of having to continually but then I guess we have to keep track of
Yeah, well, we got the final 2. If it's beyond the final 2,
then
Stream Protocol Droid's dominating in the drop right now.
Stream Protocol Droid's a cheater. All right, Deep Laker, are you here? Ryan, do not text him.
I will not text him.
Okay. RJ is here. He is there. So if the Deep Laker doesn't say anything, he's poop out of luck, my friends.
Last week, Stone Monkey Research won.
All right. Builder's Mark counted down, and let's just give it to RJ.
All right, RJ, are you here?
He is. He commented right up there.
Sorry, Deep Placker.
Oh.
Wait, the Deep Placker, did Ryan comment?
He did not.
Oh, I was going to say. I do like the Deep Placker.
8-3.
He's out. He's not in the joke on his own name, but I'm forever going to call him the Deep Placker.
That's all he deserves. Polymaker. And congratulations.
Who won the $15 Amazon card?
We did the TeebCon.
That's right, and that was Gwen. Perfect. Come to TeebCon.
Get your tickets for TeebCon.
Even if you're out of state, come to TeebCon, and maybe we could, show you the studio.
Well, it looks like we've got some ward cards, which are owed.
Oh, do we really? I blame that on Jeremy. Oh, you know what we do? There's a stack of them at home, and I put them out for Jeremy. I was like, you need to ship these out before you leave. You know what he didn't do? Ship them out before he left. They're still sitting at my house, so I apologize to whoever they go to.
Looks like, well, no, that was delivered. So we need award booster track to Triclaw.
Okay.
The award booster pack to Tony, actually. We could do that locally.
Yeah, that's easy. He's local.
And we owe award 30 pack to Michelisto.
Maybe I can do that. I can try to remember. Actually, yeah.
And then the Polymaker for last week was not done yet either.
I thought David was going to do that. Didn't he say he was going? I don't know how to do that. So
I don't know how to do it
literally
either.
out of my hands.
Yeah, so it's got to be Dave or Jeremy.
Uh-huh.
Mayhem says my signed ward card should be in that stack. I think that's from last year, isn't it?
I think that's at my house as well.
Oh, no. Okay, it is in the list. I just didn't scroll up far enough.
Yeah, that is at my house. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. And then, so there's 3 things that need to get shipped out.
I will.
You know what doesn't need to be shipped? TeebCon tickets.
Hey, but you'll have to ship yourself here.
Yeah.
And we'll get our tickets via email.
Yeah, the tickets will come to you. Wow, those 30 packs are selling for over $100 now.
Selling over what?
That's what Marty just said. He's like the
selling 30... for over $100.
So what you should do when you get it, hold on to it, and just pay for someone's college education.
Seriously, like if word keeps making its rise as it is, I mean the original booster pack or something like that.
That is funny.
Just saying.
All right, so I found the person to raid, so I'm going to try and do the outro
let's do it.
once again. Blah, blah, blah. Audio listeners, you heard the whole spiel. Watch us on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to like the video and comment down below to keep the conversation going. This is such a fun time. It's like we're super excited for TeebCon. We're super excited to hang out with all the people that are excited about sharing all the same fun things that we all enjoy. It's like, it's just, the convention scenes are always super fun. So I'm super, super excited. Anyway, so, oh man, I just now gotta wait 10 seconds. I forgot to hit the button while I was saying that. So now I'm just gonna tap dance for time as we're doing the outro. So thanks everybody for joining us. It was a really good time. Thank you all so much for watching. And of course,
may the force be with you.